everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Thursday! Woohoo! Welcome back to Hazel's stream. We're gonna do a real good one today to kind of make up for time yesterday, and also, like tomorrow and Saturday, because I got some life going on. I'd like to introduce co-host today, my kitty cat. She is taking a kitty cat nap. Meow. And I thought for a second that it was gonna be hardcore day, but it's not even up yet. So you know what it is it's Mount Run Day. So early, so proud of myself. Welcome. Happy early Thursday. Hi Saga, how you doing? Octopixie, always lovely to see you here. Have you considered doing mount walks instead of mount runs? Might lessen the risk of tripping. I might actually learn my way through the raids if I do all of them at an RP walk pace. Because you'll have a lot of time to think about where you're going. Let's see. Let's turn on the Tozy Warmer just to get it preheated. Yeah, there we go. Couple more hours. Yeah, alright. So that's like a later us problem. Ooh, I can pick up some gold that we made here. That'll be something. I do feel particularly royal today. How was your fancy yoga class? It was good. It wasn't what I expected. I expected it to be busy, and it wasn't busy, which makes sense because it was in the middle of the day. It was meant to be with one particular teacher that was why I went in the middle of the day, was to take a class with this teacher. But she was unfortunately ill, so somebody else filled in. But it was still good. It was just funny because that was the whole reason that I had moved my schedule around to go, and I didn't find out until I got there that there was a substitute. Because that class I could have just done on Friday, nighttime. But anyway, it was good. I knew basically everything except for some stuff that I made up at the end, and it was, I was in the back, so I'm sure I looked ridiculous, but nobody said anything, and I can just maybe look up more about how to do some of that stuff later. It was, I think because they were filling in, it was not a very instruction heavy class. It was just kind of I couldn't really hear what he was saying, and he wasn't saying very much. He was just kind of cueing each step, so it would be very bad if I didn't know what was going on already because you wouldn't be getting a whole lot from up front. But the whole point of the intermediate class is that you're kind of supposed to know what you're doing. So it was largely fine. It felt really good. I felt amazing when I was done. Accidentally started on the fell cycle. See, you're finding thing. Oh, tripped right into it. Nice. Okay. So I got some 18,000, 19,000 gold. I guess I could keep some gold. I'll send over 18k. Just so I have some gold in this character in case we need it. See if there's any really important crafting we need to do while we finish our coffee before we call up Flabby. Have to take a look at that. Finish the detective title. Nice. And then, so that was yesterday's class. And then this morning I went back again for another thing. And I started some new stuff today, which I was actually very excited to do. I made sure to, do the rest of my stuff fast enough that I had, kind of sort of enough time to do a new thing at the end. And I managed to wave down my teacher and have him show me, and it was good. I will eventually be able to do it. For now, at least I know what I'm working on. Let them have pocket change, Mom. Gold farmed all day and night, mining herb, insane money, pay for game time via tokens. Nice. Coffee? Coffee. My sleep schedule's all messed up right now, which is entirely my fault. And also, I would change nothing. I have no regrets. I took an amazing nap yesterday, but then I was up kind of late, and then I still had to get up early to go to yoga. So we're gonna figure it out at some point. But I did that thing where when you're kind of dreaming for a long time, and then you kind of remember all of it. There was a really long, intense, complex dream saga that involved I was being interrogated by a government agent on suspicions of something that I didn't understand. Because my movements didn't make sense to them, because to be fair, I was doing some pretty weird things. I was driving to a parking garage to pick up a brick, and then putting the brick in my car, and then driving it to another location, and then putting it into a wall, and then I would bless the brick, and then I would go get some groceries, but then I would come back to pick the brick up, And they all thought this meant something sinister, and I just kind of felt like blessing a brick. But I was detained while they were questioning me, and it was a whole business because I just wanted to go home. I have 1.072 mil. Let's do a little scanny scan, see if there's anything we can't just like make, you know? Do a little, see if we can't just craft something. Tab between the game, Discord, Wowhead, just to figure out what I need and where to go. The brick fit into a brick-shaped hole in the wall. It actually had to do with the parking garage spots that have been inexplicably cordoned off. I don't know why or for what, but it had to do with that. Seems like a lot of steps to build a wall. Yeah, if you have to take each brick around the block for a blessing, you're going to be taking a minute. The outruns that we want to do today include Gmod. We can do Bod for Gmod. We can do Nyalotha for, you know, the Oogly Boogly. We can do Antorus for the Icky Yucky Yucky. You know, clinical names. Any of these I need to do? Unraveled instructions. Is that catch-up knowledge? No, it's a skill item. I don't often see 2 rewards. Doesn't happen all that often. That's catch-up knowledge. Do I have the stuff? Ooh, almost. I need 4 more lure drop and then I'll have the stuff. The brick was full of white powder. Yeah, that's when it all starts making more sense. Lure drop. I just wanted 4 silver lure drops. So yeah, I'm feeling real nice. I got like that noodly warm kind of burny, but in like a nice burny way, post-yoga feeling. My back feels like a spaghetti noodle that has been nicely cooked now, but I'm also real tired. I'm like a little bit loopy tired. I think the coffee might help to some extent. Just felt like... Yeah, I know. I only blessed the 1 brick. The wall was not important. The wall was mostly just a place for the brick to be. For some amount of time. And then for this one, we're going to do some mica blooms and some orbinids. Yeah, dreams rarely make a lot of sense. How much more to the mount? Another like 600,000 or so, approximately, you know, give or take. Little here and there. Let's just buy like this stuff. I don't remember which ones I have, so we'll just buy them all. My puppy was cuddling with me this morning, and it made it really tough to get to stream on time, which is part of why I am late, because he was so cute, and he was so sleepy, and he was like, Mom, just let me sleep on you. Come on, just stay put. Drink your coffee, and I'm gonna snooze right here. We do morning Mom and Moose cuddles, and if I'm late or I'm not there, he'll sit on the couch and be like, wait, we're gonna do the thing. Come back here, we have to do the thing. Which is very cute, and it's good that most days I do have time to do it. Some days you don't. That was my motivation when I cranked it. Lucid Nightmare, pretty purple pony. Oh. I'll let them out, be busy for a while then. Yeah, it'll be nice to have it'll be nice that there's another color of the cycle, basically. There we go. And then we got our alchemy weekly done. That's nice. I still haven't even seen if there's anything I can make. I keep putting points into potions. Been putting points into potions. Another 5 points in potions. We can get bulk production for some... Oh, that lets us learn spillover for potions. That's nice. It's just the basic one, but that's good. I wonder if that lets me make any of these. Like, well that people actually use. We're not making stealth detection potions. We could very well make tempered potions, actually. I had a batch of these I was trying to sell at some point. I must have sold them because I don't have them anymore. Maybe I'll try making a few of those, because if I get some spillover, that'll be good. What about over here? It looks like alchemical chaos is a maybe, because if it's that much, it'll probably be good with spillover. And then tempered swiftness already looks good, but I don't really trust the numbers. So let's just make some... Let's make some stuff. Let's invest some of this gold. That's how I've made a bunch of it, is by crafting. So let's go ahead and not enhanced ambidexterity. We'll do the flask first, because those are like a safe bet. I'm like proper locked into those. Oh, what are we saying? Like 100? No, not 98. Just that many for now. And then like 200 of these. Should probably tell Flabby and craft. Lower drops, 1200. This is the expensive part. That's worth like 26k. These aren't worth a whole lot. But this will be good because then when my character's crafting, I get a nice chance to just like finish up my coffee. Much better. Don't buy silver vials unless you specifically are looking for them. Not needed for this. Oh man. I set up Gathering Tracker to sing at me. Do a nice little Gregorian chord whenever I get like over like an increment of 10,000 gold while I'm gathering. And it's great when I'm just like out there herbing and stuff. It's a cute feature. But the trouble is you know, it also counts my mail. So then whenever I loot my auctions just from the mail, Gathering Tracker gets very excited and begins to chant. For a second I thought that was the holy brick coming back to me. That is a follow-up part of the dream that does not make sense. Is who am I to bless anything? I don't have any particular blessings to bestow upon concrete or other building materials. I don't know why I thought that it would work. Trying to figure out where it was coming from. I thought I was having a religious experience. I like those in-game alerts for stuff, but they don't work super good for Mythic Plus in me because they're too subtle. They start out too easy. I need something to hit me with an attention grab like a meow. Yeah, cheap to craft Vicious Flask. That's a smart thing to do for spillover. I just eat the difference. To be honest, I just eat it. I'm really lazy. And my gold making reflects that. It's impressive I can make any gold at all with this lack of go-getiveness. This concentration, the expensive stuff. That is smart. I might make some alchemical chaos files with concentration, actually. I can always get rid of those. Yeah, we'll do these ones. I might do some verses. Might do some tempered aggression, might do some chemical chaos. We'll see what they're worth. With spillover, I don't really like to craft for a profit of less than like 50 gold a craft because at a certain point it starts getting a bit spooky. Bad at making gold. Wow. Gold go up, gold go down. The good news is that it's not real money. It's just better. You're better off being bad at gold making than you are to be enthusiastic but bad at investing or, you know, other related enterprises. Keep double gathering, even if it's just an hour a day. Slowly getting there, but it's working more than anything else. Yeah. Okay. So, I got some of those. Those are, like, barely worth it. 55. Yeah. We'll just make a couple of these, we'll concentrate on a few of these. 2 of them to plan. So I actually just need a little bit, not too much, just enough mass for 2 of them. So I have the lure drop. Call it 16 of these. We could just do it with the silver stuff. And then the spear, we just need like 5 more. Made like 20k from selling Mog. Nice! That's always satisfying. Sometimes you get 2+ people showing up your pool. I feel like sharks have gotten very popular. Like that has definitely caught on. People have word's gotten out. I was having just a really tough time finding pools in general. Oh, I got an ingenious breakthrough. I got another ingenious breakthrough. I can do it again. I need more math if I'm gonna do it again though. All right, well I have the spillover, may as well. One more. Uno mas. No lotus. 1 of you. And then 5 Orbited. 6 Orbited? 5 Orbited. 3 Bussing Blossoms. And some Erythor's spears. That's nice. Chapter 4, Celebration Crate 11. Out this morning. Those sound like secret words. I think that's what that has to do with, if I had to take a guess. Concentrate. You don't have to roleplay for concentration, but it is fun. Will you be playing Fresh today? Probably not. I'm not even going to be streaming when it's out. And then if I do play fresh at all, it'll be hardcore for sure. I don't have any interest in non-hardcore classic. But I'm kind of on the fence just because I got gold to make. Very important. I got very important gold to make. There we go. 8,000 gold worth of alchemical chaoses. We like that. Oh yeah, and then I also need to post. I made like a bunch of tempered swiftness here. There's 80k worth of those. That'll be good. Shall we see if we can do any good enchanties? Or maybe do some enchanting work orders. Anything, Millhouse is a cheap person. He's a cheap guy. He does not often supply all of the things that I want him to. I need to use my concentration. It just keeps coming back. I did actually reasonably well making one of these recently. Let's do another one of those. We can use better mats too. Less concentration. And I need to remember to shatter something first. So we'll start with one of these. Maybe some like cursed haste or something. Call it like, I don't know, 53. And then 9. And, you know, like one of these good ones. We need the Brutosaur with a mailbox, so we don't have to go all the way back to the mailbox, or, you know, somebody else's mailbox. Partner got a BOE in raid and sold it for 150k. Happy for him. Only a little bit, jealous. Both things could be true. Oh no, I didn't. That's probably fine. And there, we shatter one of these. I always do crystalline powder because it's cheap. Make a Stormrider's Agi. Best available materials. Think really hard. Think. And, yeah, that'll do. I don't even scan these, really. Cursed Taster. Often decent. That's going to be more concentration, though. The chest enchants are quite good for me because they don't take as much concentration. Especially if I have good mats for them. Stephanie, thank you very much for the 7-month resub. Appreciate it. And Natalie, giving out a gift sub. Also, Scoots with a 55-month resub. Hope the island missed most of the storm. Oh, that was from yesterday. But thank you, Scoots. Am I saving gold for anything in particular? Yes. I want, like, somewhere in the range of 1.6, 1.7 mil gold to buy WoW tokens to buy the Brutosaur for gold, basically. With Canadian values and taxes taken into account. It's more or less what we're after here. What else do I want to make? What else? That's maybe like 5k for that. That would be kind of nice if that sold. I won't make another one because I don't trust them to actually sell at those prices. I can pretty much always move one of these. I don't know if it's worth the enchant or the concentration. I'll give it a try. We'll make 2 of them. We'll make one with and one without. So we'll just call it 100 storm dust. And then like 20 of the gleaming shards. And then I need the good crystals. I gotta sell the bad crystals. I don't use them for anything. Hi, how is Kira? How are you? Hello! Kira's doing alright. She's had a couple of good days in a row. She hasn't been sick in a little bit, which is nice. I think she's feeling alright. She's taking a real good nap. I am also pretty good. I'm pretty sleepy. I've done some yoga in the past 24 hours and I'm about ready for a nap. Can't figure out how to make my main professions profitable. Maybe not making good use of concentration. It could be a lot of things. And sometimes things aren't profitable no matter how optimized you are. But profession tools, blue quality profession tools, I say this without mine being at maximum rank, but at maximum rank can make a massive difference, especially if they have the correct stats on them, which is going to be a bit different depending on the profession. Having your tools optimized is going to help a lot. Did I not buy the writhing samples? I didn't buy the writhing samples. Oopsies. You need 20 writhing samples. I thought that was too cheap. There we go. 20 of these. Have you ever finished Dark Souls? I've beaten 1. And I've beaten 2 a number of times. I never finished Dark Souls 3, and I certainly have not finished Elden Ring. But I played Dark Souls 2 quite a bit. I would do different challenge runs and whatnot. I almost did an SL1 run of Dark Souls 2. I got holed up on like the second to last boss, and I like got walled and quit. I couldn't do it. It was a dark day. But I think I had more emotional stamina back then. I don't think I have it in me anymore. For me, growing up meant learning that it's not enough to be worth it. I don't have anything to prove to anybody right now. Alright, so that'll be worth a little bit. It doesn't even say it's worth it at all without the, it's only 200 concentration though. Yeah, we'll try and sell both of those. Making crafting orders for Treatise is so annoying. More like a Dark Souls day. Super Whitney, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Okay, what are these worth? Can I be rich now? We got about 100k up. 3k, 8k coming in. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be profit. That's more than what I put into it, which you expected to be more than what you put into it, especially when you used all your concentration, but that would be good. Okay. Oh, nice to see people buying my stuff. I'm going to put some things in the bank so I don't sell them. Especially this coagulum trinket, I should try not to get rid of that. Are you all caught up on the 20th anniversary Secrets of Azeroth quests? I'm caught up in the sense that I haven't begun. So, if you think about it in a really circular way with squinty eyes and not thinking too hard, I'm like the most caught up. But no, I haven't started yet. I was just going to kind of wait for it all to be out and for there to be a lovely digestible guide. And then I'll decide if I'm in the mood to do it. Because I said I would wait for the guide for the last time they did Secrets of Azeroth, and then I kind of like didn't finish it. We did some of it. We did the thing for the pet. Should I get rid of that? Yeah, it's just like a veteran knife. Okay. Let's see if Flabby's around. Oh, also we've got a fleeting flask. We may as well drink it. Hello? Big bad little kid. There's no way I gotta miss a thing for secrets. Watch your YouTube videos for years. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we just kind of got the process nailed down. You look at the guide and you're like, oh wow, that's a lot of pages. And this is the downfall of waiting to do everything when it's all out as opposed to doing it while it's time gated, is that usually when taken as a whole, it's an overwhelming amount of things to do. Like the nice thing about the time gating is it like paces you out to a reasonable task. And I have a tendency to look at the thing and then get overwhelmed. I literally went to the bank to put the coagulum in, and I did everything except for that specific thing. Last quest and crates were unlocked today. Sounds like a later me project. Oh, they're taking it away tomorrow? Buckle up. Yeah, this one, because it's time gated, is probably gonna have a little element of the sprint at the end. Let's see if Flabby's on. We can do some...
Hello.
Hello! How are you?
Tired. What about you?
I can relate to that. Would you like to do some mountain mog runs?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Where do we start again? We start in Legion? I think we start in Legion.
Yeah, let's do Legion.
Okay. Oh, I think I know the answer to this, but have you been doing the anniversary secret stuff? Do you have an interest in the motorcycle?
I have not. I actually have not stepped foot really ever actually in the anniversary area yet.
Mm-hmm. It's just because if you did the mount mania, you would have no choice but to dunk on everybody with your glad mounts, and you're doing a public emotional service by withholding your powers.
Very true, very true, very true.
How is favorite guest streamer doing today? You're number one.
Moose?
Oh, I mean, he's unconscious. He's passed out somewhere.
Oh my.
It is
What'd you do to
fully
that
Moose
dog?
nap time. What did I do to that dog? Nothing really. Normal walks. It was kind of dark because it was late because I napped a lot yesterday.
As is tradition.
I got to meet a puppy.
A puppy.
I'd been talking to one of my neighbors, and they were saying that they had gotten a puppy, but their puppy was like too young to like be out and about and stuff yet. And I guess their puppy is now old enough to be out and about, and I ran into them, and I got to meet the puppy, and it was so cute. I did the thing where I was like, oh, hey, and then I was like immediately like on the sidewalk, sitting down with the puppy getting chewed on, and then I was like, wait a second, is this all right? As the puppy's like in my lap biting my fingers, I'm like, can I meet your dog? Sorry, I started early. It was a little like 3-month-old fluffy nugget of just like teeth and love. It was so cute. I'm still kind of riding that high. But no, how are you? You said you were tired.
Yeah. Yep. That's me.
You been like
Yep.
running marathons or Ironmans?
Yeah, this priest on my server keeps on posting stuff for like way less than it's supposed to be, so I just keep on buying it up and it gets really tiring.
Yeah, that sounds tough. Some people, man. Can't trust them.
You wanna give me a lead?
Yeah.
Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm right here. I think that wasn't even my slowest time to get to the Entourage entrance. I'm pretty sure I've done worse than that. Always ask the owner first. Yeah. Yeah, always a good idea. I think my brain bypassed it because I had already spoken with this person in the past about meeting their puppy, so it was somebody that I knew. And it wasn't like a random person with a random puppy, but it's still a good idea to like check in. It's so fun when they're that age and somebody else's problem.
What, kids?
Puppies.
Oh, yeah, true. I mean, what?
Cause like you just get to like get all the kisses and all the scratches and all the oh my gosh they're so cute, and then they get to go home and like ruin somebody else's life.
Oh yeah, make sure you tag this guy whenever he's...
I'll do my best. Yeah, the Mythic Antora skip is account wide. I apparently still don't even have it. Like we've, or is that a different raid? It might be a different raid. I don't know. Been working on it. I need Mog from the raid anyway.
You want to do the full raid?
Um.
Or you want to skip to the and stuff?
Let's do the full raid because I honestly I feel like we should anyways.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you need to kill Iminar, right?
To get the skip.
Yeah.
It's weird the way they placed it in this one.
I mean, we can skip to Iminar if you want.
We may as well just do it all. You know, it'll be fun. Besides, heaven knows I'm not doing ENR by myself, so this is the only way I'm ever gonna get any of the ENR Mog. Urzel's a weird looking mount. It sure is. I would go as far as to say I don't like it. I would not go as far as to say that I don't want one. I don't think that's true. This is Antaurus. This is the final raid of Legion on Mythic difficulty. Yeah, I understand getting frustrated in the ENR. I hate it.
You tag it?
Yes.
Okay. Just make sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting pink text here. I'm learning stuff.
Oh. Do you need any of these 2 cloth things?
Nope, I've got that collected already. Thank you. Mage Belden, thank you very much for the 49-month resub. Thank you so much for your streams. Much love to you, Kira, and Moose. Thank you very, very much. Thanks for being here, guys. I love being able to come and do this. It's the coziest thing.
Oh, you want cozy? You're gonna be tanking on hardcore this afternoon?
If by tanking you mean, playing... I was like chasing the words around my skull and they just left me. They don't care. They're gone. There's no words. I don't have an end. I'm not something warlock, something dead. That's about as far as my joke got. I might do another warlock.
Yeah.
I should do an alt in retail for keys.
See, what you got to do is, since it's going to be a fresh economy,
Uh-huh.
is you have to go hard in hardcore, make a lot of gold, but then trade the gold on hardcore for someone who wants it on retail.
Yeah, I'm never gonna do that. I'm not even sure that's allowed. Besides, you gotta do the self-found. If you're gonna be hardcore, you must core the hardest, right?
Hmm.
Hardcore was too easy last time.
It really was. What'd you get to 60 on?
Yeah, right. I didn't die, I just got bored. I didn't have...
Yeah, it's
I
true.
watched you grind to 60 and I went, absolutely not. You did not sell that experience one bit. You looked miserable. Am I gonna
Okay,
do an
but it was,
afternoon stream for Classic? Not planning to, no.
but it was like really fun just to like, I don't know, hang out in Discord and just like do our grinds, you know?
That was fun. Especially because we would Discord like stream to each other so that you could see if somebody was about to die. And go, oh. Respectfully.
Funny. You should have like your checklist again if you do play Warlock of like, you know, like if this happens then this, you know, like Hearthstone and then, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
sacrifice and then if this health potion and then
The
not health
the
potion speed
emergency
pot.
flow chart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a sign of it. It's been X amount of days since a Warlock accident. An Antora speedrunner. Never wait for the elevator to go back down. Just jump to your death. What up, girl? How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? I'm feeling bendy today. What I need to be is strong, though. Farming and tourist mounts? Yeah, and Mog. We're gonna do a full clear because there's Mog that I want. But yeah, I need the Urzel. And this way, because I'm in here with a friend, if it drops for Flabby, we can fight. It'll be fun. Take out all of the emotional ammo that we've been storing for years.
Yep. When are we gonna play Muck again?
Muck. Oh, that was fun. Has it been updated anymore, or is that guy pretty much done? Is he, like,
Oh no, it's
moved
gone.
on with his life? Gone to
Yeah.
school or whatever? Moved out. I should roast him. I don't know anything about him.
I really feel like Muck was probably one of the best survival craft games that I think I've ever played.
I loved that it was a single sitting kind of thing. That made it so fun for like just like a party Discord night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, I have tagged it. Officially done with the anniversary event. Congrats, Ralph. Lore quiz quest to level. Is that good leveling? I guess that's not the question. Is it any leveling at all? Can I have one of those headgears? Just for the item ID? No? You got two!
Yeah? Who's asking?
Please. Thank you. You're just making sure your nose still works. It's like doing a fire alarm test.
I think so.
Nothing says party to me like Discord. Mm-hmm. You get it. Muck. Muck is a Steam game. It is free. How would you describe Muck?
Glorious, amazing, hard.
Yeah, it's like a survival craft tree puncher that's fun with friends. But like it's like a single sitting kind of thing. Like you can beat it if you do well in like an hour and a half. But it's not it's not normal to do that on your first go around. Usually someone dies because it's permadeath, right? And if it wasn't permadeath, it wouldn't be any fun. Bit the bullet, started Mythic Plus, cleared a Deathless +3 Stone Vault. Nice. Now to find a good Mythic Plus group for 4s and 5s. Oh, you're in it. You're ready.
I mean, technically, you can res people in that game, but like, yeah, no, like if both people die, like it's over.
That's true, actually. Yeah, if one person dies and the other person survives, you can get them. You can get people back. But if you're all dead, then it's done.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go wait upstairs.
Okay. Oh wait.
Oh no, you can start it. It takes a while for that one to spawn. The other one spawns first. Especially when I'm... Never mind. Doing stuff. Keep getting anniversary badges. It's encouraging to hear that you guys are so overcapped so early because it gives me hope that I'm going to be able to buy everything without any effort whatsoever. Free and friends is good. I was looking for guild game night options. Yeah, I like that one. We have like higher budget survival craft games in the log, but I don't know. Sometimes you just...
You know what was the
just
biggest
dumb.
disappointment for me?
What was that?
Arc.
Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure we just did it wrong. I bet it's a great game. Because you and I, we spent... So we bought the game. And we, like, installed it and everything. And then we spent, like, most of the night just trying to figure out how to get on a server. And then we finally get into something, and it's a server that's, like, already been beaten and has other people's, like, bases all over it. I don't even know how we got on it. I guess it was just public or something, but, like... we did it fully wrong. We never got to play the beginning of the game. We were just running around dying to endgame mobs and then going, well, I guess dinosaurs bite. Like, we just didn't do it right. However, they didn't make it very easy to do it right. Like, almost all of the other games will just let us do, like, a local private, you know, server thing. And I guess maybe they just wasn't, like, a pay-for-service-based kind of game. Game I utterly failed at was EVE Online. Couldn't figure out how to even start. It's beyond overwhelming. I've heard a lot about it. I've never even tried. My favorite thing about EVE is the stories that you get from your friends that play EVE. I've got one friend that's put some time into EVE. And he usually has some tales. This raid can be soloed. This fight's annoying, but it is possible. And I never even made it as far as the chickens in the last patch. I think Flabby's quiet because he's busy doing all of the mechanics. I'm helping. I don't know if I can do the whole thing though. I'm just not very fast. I'm on what looks to be the east side.
The east side?
Yeah, based on like my mini-map. Because left and right I'm going to get all turned around.
Is that all of them?
I think so, yeah.
It can't be all of them.
Oh. Well, there's that one. That one doesn't count. Stream is cutting out a bit. Oh. Uh-oh. Come on, Twitch. I'm not even making you do this with bad internet yet. Hello. Hello. Closed, reopened, and back. Welcome back. You missed it. I helped. Glorious assistance on the Paraxis. Oh, there we go. We did it. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Brought the stream quality down to 480 to help. My upload looks fine. I do see the dropped frames. I'm choosing to blame Twitch. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I'm believing right here. You can have one of those. Thanks. I was about to say that fight's not that bad actually, but I don't think I'm allowed to say that this time. Of the raids that we do, what's your favorite one to run?
Sanctum? Just because I haven't seen it all that much.
Mm.
We're going to the exhaust.
The exhaust. Player sometimes breaks, could be my end too. If it happens for a bunch of people, it's probably Twitch. Assuming that I haven't, like, I don't know, cooked my router. Always a good time. Oh yeah, I always run in. I shouldn't because he's back here.
Ready?
I am ready. Nice. There we go. 3 of 4 runes of passage. No! 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 Oh. Will you res me? I don't know where I released to. Did you get the bad bomb cyclone weather? I did. It was a lot worse in other places nearby. It was pretty, not tame, it was exciting, but nothing terrible happened, like, in my immediate vicinity. We'd had a couple of windstorms in a row right before then, so most of the branches that were going to break and come down had kind of already done so. Thanks the bulk was nice looking raid. SOD, dreary and dark. Friends asked me for a +10 at Stone Vault. Do it! Stone Vault. Listen, if I timed it, you can time it. It's... Don't worry, it's a hot mess, but... It'll be your guys' hot mess. It'll be fun! Nighthole looks awesome.
Fun.
Fun. I was jokingly looking at a property that was, like, on a tiny little island, and it was serviced with its own well and septic, and it had solar panels for electric, and a windmill. Like, fully off the grid, because there is no grid there. I think you would need your own boat to even get out for supplies. I don't even know if they run ferries there. And I was joking that, you know, that's when you get the Starlink to stream, but the house was so beautiful. And, you know, they had, like, some chickens for eggs and stuff. I don't think I'm hardcore enough to live that kind of life. It looked like a lot of work, like you were like, looking at, like, the real estate photos, and they had, like, big, like, checklists of to-do lists of, like, important tasks to manage just to keep life rolling. Their pantry was intense. They had, like, a highly organized, deeply stocked pantry, which makes sense because you can't just, like, pop to the store. And I think that if I ever tried to live a life like that, I would have, like, a very bad year settling in before I, like, figured everything out. And then, oh, we did the thing again. We're just gonna have to get that in the mail.
You will.
You won't? You looted it? You probably looted it.
Yeah, I looted it. We're going to the Burning Throne?
Okay.
Here, do you need any of these?
Yes, I need both of them. Thank you. I was waiting for you to cancel the trade window and be like, haha, that's too bad.
What did Ben used to say? Sucks to suck.
Mm-hmm. Tuned into your local news. Ended up seeing the mayor of Souk interviewed on FaceTime with a flashlight during a power outage. Listen. There's somebody that's taking their job seriously. No days off.
Alright, so just for clarification, we're doing upstairs first, correct? That's what you want to do?
I mean, I'm down for whatever. As long as we both agree. You want to do downstairs first?
Yeah, jump in the hole.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, did you see my new Mog?
No, I haven't seen it yet. It's kind of dark in here. I'll take a look, though. Wait. Come back. Okay, we'll look at it later. I got some robes of their Forsaken Dreadlord.
Oh.
Male robes.
Do you need, Oh, here. I found Midnight.
Oh, thank you. I skipped and missed 3.5 expansions of raiding. Doing Palace, I hate the raid, but feels good to get back into it. Today I learned there's a Norwegian country whose crest is a fish with elk antlers. Oh. Like a narwhal? I guess that's not like elk. Melmog Griff. Hey, hello, how you doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a lovely day. These ladies aren't big on skirts.
No. Do you need any of these?
Yes, both of them. I always feel like I'm, stick 'em up. Thanks. All kinds of luck. We got a dog bed for our cat thanks to you. Oh my god, did you really? Oh, that's great. Does your cat like it? Or will they use it? I know sometimes when you buy something for a cat, they sense your intention and then they scoff and spite you. Good luck on the loot. Oh, thank you. Did Dragon Soul Atraxian that blows your nerf? Timer says 4, you still need to kill loads of them. Oh, that's annoying. That's no fun. Coffee all gone. Sad. That's okay. Water. Oh, heavy water bottle.
How many cappuccinos do you drink in a day?
None?
At least 6.
If you asked me to define cappuccino, I would say something about espresso and I would just keep talking until somebody stopped me. And none of it would be true. She is using it. I love how obscenely large it is for her. That's amazing. That's so funny. I didn't buy the bed for the cat. She just, she liked it. Nice, thanks.
I'm in ready.
I'm ready. He's coming. He's angry. All right. Good luck. Drum roll. Oh, that's just wrong.
Nope.
No luck.
Nope.
I already had these gloves. Bunch of artifact relics and stuff.
You want to do Gmod?
Yeah, let's do some Battle of Dazarlor. I can take a teleport there.
I'm using my Siege of Borealis port.
Yeah. I think I put my Borealis teleport ring away in the bank so I don't sell it, but I can use my Siege of Borealis teleport.
Do you remember that run when we got the portal?
It was with your friends, right? It was like really messy. Yeah.
It was so fun though.
It was
The
very fun.
Zerg
It was such a
spread.
different play style.
Yeah.
Those guys just go all in and pull like mad people. And then like you lose half of your group, but you still kind of sort of piece it together and it like kind of sort of works.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it that we made the timer with how many deaths we had.
Yeah, on both the keys.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that just speaks to how much you guys crank damage. I was very impressed.
I mean, you were doing damage too.
I was healing, wasn't I? Oh no, I wasn't healing. That's
No,
right.
you were doing damage.
Oh man. I forgot. It's been nice having a DPS set up. I'm not actually doing Siege of Borealis. Get me out of here. Just muscle memory running over there. No hardcore? It's not up yet, is it? Throw your corpses at them for more damage. Trying for that Drake for years. Can you bypass the cutscenes? Oh, Spinal needs 1 slime instead of 9. That's nice. I'm gonna have to go back there for transmog eventually. Larkin doing some house stuff.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Oh yeah, your mog. Alright, this is a new one? I like it. I like it. The... Whoa, sorry, pardon me. The weapon effects are very vivid. Very, very showy. Looks good. I like the helmet.
And then water safety, so.
Very important. PFDs. Oh, man. Oh. Sometimes I think about, because of how I'm gonna die one day, I'm just kind of like borrowing my meat suit. So every day that I do something that's kind of hard on the meat suit, I'm like, sorry. Because it's like kind of like, I'm just borrowing it. It was like, oh man, they gave me this standard issue, skin and bones and goop and stuff. And here I am just like twisting it and making it all mushy.
The one thing that I have to remember that damages the meat suit the most, though, is stress. So I try not to stress.
Yeah. It is true, but it's also like very difficult to fix in a surface level. It's not like you can just calm down, you know? Like sometimes life is
What?
just gonna be stressful and there's really
What do you
nothing to
mean?
do except
People
for
always
just
say, to
breathe
like
through it.
calm down. You mean that never works?
I mean, some people, if you can learn how, it's just really hard. It's out of reach for most people. Um,
Oh, hey, do you want the sword?
sword?
Do you need this sword?
I have the sword.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh man, our chance is coming up.
Oh yeah, you're right. Start a support group for folks that only need Blazing Drake for Awake the Drakes.
I'm skipping all this trash. We're here for the real thing. You
Right.
here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Tag it.
The thing that I think abuses my meat suit the most, that I want to fix one day, but I'm kind of like doing one thing at a time, is food. Like, I would like to eat better. I eat alright. I don't eat terribly, but I know I could probably feel a lot better and have kind of a better long-term function of the meat suit. You know, if I fed it a little more cleanly, which means more planning and more cooking, of course, because it means making food yourself generally. And I'd like to work towards more of that, but it's kind of one of those things that I'm kind of writing off as like a one-day thing.
You want like quinoa with like blessed chickpeas of the mountain?
I mean, it sounds good, but I also have to make sure I put enough food in there to not get hungry, because sometimes when I make really like clean meals like that, I eat it and I go, well, that's nice. What's for dinner?
Yeah.
But if you get enough of like the big macros in there and you get a big enough bowl, you can usually fill yourself up on good stuff.
That's very true.
Friendly reminder, you're reaching the daily limit of saying meat suit. They're gonna cut me off. Oh, trying to take notes, think about having more protein. I try to think about the protein and the fat content in my meals to make sure I'm getting enough of each. And then beyond that, you know, like fiber and stuff with vitamins, fruits, vegetables, etc. But and then, you know, you should maybe look into like whole grains instead of just copious amounts of sourdough bread, but you also have to make accommodations for things that are actually going to happen. Change it to meat puppet and then you get more uses. I like meat suit because it implies that I can take it on and off. You know, like I'm in here somewhere, but it is not me. Meat fit. Metamucil for when you forget vegetables. Variety's been rough, eating the same protein and veg every day. Yeah. I mean, sometimes that's just what you have to do to make it manageable.
Whoa, speaking of protein, tell me about crabbing.
Oh my god, it was so fun. It was so yummy too. And I actually got some tools so I can crab open the crabs. Crab 'em. Crack-a-lika. I can get in there. It was really good. I need a bigger pot. If I'm gonna keep doing that, I need an actual stock pot. I don't know where I'm gonna keep it, but I have my largest pot to boil stuff in is not that big, so I had to do 4 batches of steaming crabs to actually cook them all because I could only fit 2 crabs per batch. Decrab. It was delicious. That was so good.
By the way, real quick before we continue, do you need any of this stuff?
I'm clicking one at a time. No, actually, I have all of it. Cool, thanks. Time to hit up cash and carry for a stock pot. What's cash and carry? You carry in your cash? Cool, you had success crabbing. I had never even heard of people crabbing from the shore before. And when I looked at this crab trap, I'm like, there's no way, because it was a hand casting crab trap. It's not like one of those boxes that has the funnels that they like walk into and then they're stuck in. It was just like a flat circle that had the bait in the middle, and then it doesn't actually trap anything until you retrieve it. Like when you pull it up, that like collapses the sides, and the net holds the crab in. But I was like, well, what's stopping them from coming and eating and leaving like it's a bug's life? You know, they come, they eat, they leave. And I realized when I was actually doing it that the thing that stops them is that they're actively eating chicken, and they're not inclined to leave if there is more chicken for them to eat. So that's not the problem. Pardon?
How much did one of those things cost?
I want to say like $20. They were not that expensive.
Really?
We were going to use 2 of them, but then we only used 1 of them because we only really needed 1. It's a lot cheaper than basically every other type of fishing that we've tried. Like, we can lose $20 worth of, like, casting lures easily in a day. No problem at all.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, the trap is still intact. It's great. Restaurant supply adjacent. Oh. Yeah, you gotta... It's kind of like reeling in a fish where you want to keep tension on the line to keep it up so that they don't leave, but they tended to be pretty... They were pretty secure once we pulled them up. I got 2 more pieces of mog that way.
They're delicious.
I was shocked by how many of them were like keeper size, considering I thought they were going to be small. They were big. Big old crabs. Pinch, pinch, pinch.
Crabs.
Crabs. Plus, I had a great time because I got to just be out there and, you know, haul in traps and be really excited and go, crabs, like 30,000 times. It's just fun to say. Grabbing is fun. I got to keep my hands a bit warmer than I do when I'm fishing because I was able to, like, stuff them into my mitts with my hand warmers when I wasn't actively pulling up the trap.
I feel like being warm's pretty important, especially in the winter, yeah?
Yeah.
You guys get, like, high winds, too, right, out by the ocean?
Yeah, it's always super windy, and it's like a really cold, like, biting wind that just slices right through you whenever you're out there. So you gotta plan carefully and dress carefully, and then, like, hot. I mean, I'm prone to getting cold anyway, so I also bring, like, hand warmers and, like, my big thick mitts and thermoses of hot tea as well. That helps to get kind of heat inside of you. Kind of did catch red rock crabs. We didn't pull up anything else, actually. We only pulled up red rock crabs. Actually, that's not true. There was one kelp crab that got, like, stuck in the net and went, ah! And he left. That was why we didn't keep it. Seagulls were fishing for those. I did not get pinched. I looked up good crab handling form, and I only ever attempted to pick them up by their very back legs, and they were unable to pinch me, although they did try. They were very angry, but they can't reach you if you have them by their back legs. So, and they go a little bit docile if you flip them as well, so I was very careful because they're very strong.
You need any of these?
No, I have both of those already. Thanks. No Dungeness. No, we didn't. I would have loved to have seen one, but we didn't. We only pulled up red rocks. And they were very tasty. They were delicious. 2 inland for Dungeness? Maybe. Have you heard of people catching Dungeness crab from shore? Is that like a thing?
It is. You just have to go to the quote-unquote right spots. There's definitely some piers where people have caught them, at least on the west coast.
Yeah, something to keep in mind.
But honestly, like, talking about piers, I don't know if, like, you guys went to, like, a pretty private location, yeah?
Yeah, I don't like fishing around other people. I kind of want to be... I want some quiet. I don't like an audience. I'm not great at the small talk. I don't mind saying, hey, what's up to, like, a couple people that pass by during the day, but I tried fishing off the breakwater once, which is, like, this big concrete protrusion that you can get to from, like, downtown Victoria almost. And it's great fishing off the end of it because it's super long and it goes out pretty far into the water. And then you can kind of get down on these big blocks and fish off the side. People fish there all the time, but because of that, not only are you kind of like fighting for your fishing spot, and like if someone's already at the good spot, then you're just stuck casting into the kelp bed, but also you have like this walkway above you that's like a really popular tourist hotspot and just like walking place for lots of people. So the entire time you're fishing, you've got people kind of walking back and forth above you, and then like often like leaning over the railing, just parked up watching you fish like you're a zoo attraction.
Oh.
I had caught a rockfish, and I was cleaning it, you know, I was like slicing it open and pulling out the guts and like cleaning it. and I had like a family like leaning over the rail behind me, just like watching me dispatch this fish, and I was like, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to fish here again.
Yeah.
Also, the people smoke along there, and I really, really can't stand cigarette smoke, so I didn't really want to go back.
Yeah.
You're allowed to. It's outside. It's not a problem or anything. It's just not for me. I prefer to watch my zoo attraction play WoW. Yeah. I feel like intent is important, you know? I turned this on purpose. Are crabs capable of removing fingers? There's a good thing to Google. Let's take a look. Can crabs remove fingers? There's only one species of crab that can cut your finger off. The coconut crab, although that's according to Quora, and who knows what they say. I don't think they're really gonna de-digit you for the most part. They can break fingers for sure, though. They are capable of crunching a bone. Coconut crabs are so scary. Now lobsters. I don't know why I don't want to, like, mess with lobsters. I think it's because the Friends episode told me that they fall in love. So if crabs fall in love and mate for life, I don't want to know about it because it's going to mess up my ability to eat them. And they're yummy, and I have a bunch of them in my freezer. What if I fished up someone's lobster soulmate, and then they were lobster bereaved for the rest of their lobster life?
At least they would have lobster loved, you know?
That's true. They lobster loved and a lobster lost. Coconut crabs. Yeah, one of the terrifying things about the world, but those are Australia, right? I think most of the awful stuff is.
You got the staff that I got last week, right?
I believe so. Let me see. Yeah, I have that already.
Okay. Doing anything fun this weekend?
This week.
I guess it's not technically the weekend, right?
Family visiting, doing stuff. Taking a couple days off stream, actually, to spend time with them.
Ooh. Very cool.
I haven't been streaming a whole lot. I'm gonna miss a couple more days, but they almost never come, so. I've heard of those YouTube videos about the grocery store lobster. I haven't watched them. I think it's gonna make me feel too much for the rest of the lobsters. You have a talent for bestowing human characteristics onto animals. I've seen animals grieve. Maybe you're right. I do tend to anthropomorphize and I tend to project, but I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that. I think that maybe it's leaving open the possibility for experiences in the other sentient creatures of our Earth that maybe I don't understand but could still respect. Crablove.com available to make a website if you want. Oh, good. And here's a domain to snap up. Get it? Wild how long lobsters can live. Oh, isn't there a movie? I've been meaning to watch it. Prime has like an artsy movie about people have to fall in love or else become a lobster or something. I've been meaning to watch it. It's on my list. Good morning. I'm dead. Good morning, Kurds. I respect your views, Soldak. I don't think I agree, but I can respect them. I can't draw the line at things that don't make sounds, though, because my dog barely makes sounds, and, you know, some people are quiet, and they deserve to live. I'm pretty sure. I haven't chatted with them to check, but sounds like a good premise for a reality TV show. I mean, if you want, along those lines, there's always, oh, what do they call it? Is it Sexy Beasts? It's the stupidest thing. They do, like, really intense special effects makeup to transform, kind of off-the-rails singles into animals and other, like, sometimes, like, fantasy creatures and stuff, and then put them on blind dates. And, it's just funny. The lesson is we should eat people. Dorenzo, thank you for the 2-month resub. Appreciate it very much. My favorite thing about that show is they do a thing where they have like the reveal, because like the person who's choosing will like rule out one of their 3 options, and they can't see what any of these people actually look like because of all the makeup while they're dating them. But then after you've rejected someone, they do the thing where they like show them a picture of what the person actually looks like so they can see what they missed out on, which is kind of on a weird premise anyways, but anyway. And the reaction 100% of the time is always like, oh no, they're hot. Shocking. They're all hot. They're on TV. They're all hot. That was not a surprise to anybody. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm making a mess of this. Are we gonna die?
Oh.
How could this happen to us?
Wait.
I'm waiting.
We're up.
Okay. Are you like a new Shadow Priest? Shadow Priest is fun. I've been playing some of it this season. I did some Mythic Plus on it. Timed a couple 10s. Unless they've changed it since the last time I checked. Whenever anyone says anything's new, I'm like, wait, what did they change? What happened? Any luck? No Gmon for me. I got some gloves, though.
You need these cloth bracers?
Nope. Your gravestone's gonna say, got distracted by sexy beasts. Too bad you aren't single, then can't join. Getting the crab net. Crabs. I actually really enjoyed, we obviously didn't keep all the crabs that we caught. Like, we released all of the females and then anybody undersized, and then, we were catching enough crabs that we were able to kind of be a bit picky with the ones that we wanted to keep. So often there would be a crab that I needed to escort him back to the sea. And that was always very fun because you had to kind of like get him out of the net and then get him like flipped and like safely handled to like release him. But the whole time they're just like, put him up, you know, like they're very adversarial, which is fair. I've pulled them out of the ocean. They have a right to be mad. But the whole time they would just be like, put your dukes up. And you'd be trying to like, you know, like... Getting them out of the net was the hard part because it was harder to handle them correctly when they were also tangled and you were trying to like maybe untangle a piece of net around like their big pinchy claw without getting pinched by the big pinchy claw. I did get a tiny bit pinched by one of the small ones, but it just got my glove mainly.
That's scary.
It was kind of fun. It taught me to respect the big ones for sure. But the whole time I would be like trying to untangle a female crab and I would just be like, ma'am, please. Ma'am, I'm trying to get you where you're going. She did not appreciate my help. They're actually quite crafty at untangling themselves. I found out that if you just kind of like leave the net alone for a second, they will, generally speaking, just like sort themselves out and then you can just kind of like move them. Crabs are just default angry. Just a little crabby. How do you inspect a crab's gender? It's actually one of the easiest animals to ID because on their underneath, they have different shaped aprons. It's like a pattern on their bottom plate. If it looks like a beehive and it's wide, that's a female crab. And if it's more narrow, like a lighthouse, or, you know, choose your euphemism. If it's like more long and narrow, then that's a, that's a male crab. Which is nice because you're only, at least here with current fishing regulations, you're only allowed to keep male crabs. And that's a pretty common thing because that helps keep the crab populations up so the females can stay and have crab babies. Crabbies. Did Moose react to crabs? I showed him one because I wanted to see if he would have a reaction, and he basically just went, whoa. He looked very impressed. We didn't use any bands for the pinchers. We just kind of handled them by the back legs and popped them into the cooler. They get pretty docile when they're cold. They just kind of power down.
Did you need anything like that? I think I got like 3 weapons.
Oh, let me see. I could take the shield and the axe, actually.
Axe. Shield.
Thank you. I mentioned this yesterday though, but I gave him a little bit of crab to eat, and he was so in love with it that he actually put down his bully stick to try to beg for more. Which is, if you know this kid, shocking. I've never seen him walk away from a bully stick, ever. And he was like, listen, I can come back to this. You got any more of that crab? How did you release the crabs from their mortal shackles? There's a few different ways to go about doing that. I'm not going to get into details here because I don't want to disturb anybody, but there are a couple of different methods of doing it. If you're good, it's fast. Aren't you interested in OnlyFans? I haven't really heard much about what it is. I love your guides. Oh, thank you. I might play some hardcore for like a day. I'm not expecting to live very long.
That's why you gotta play warrior.
That's what I should actually do. Play a warrior, and then I'm only have to play hardcore until like level 6, and then I die.
Don't worry, I've already lusted.
Oh, good.
One.
Do they have beaches and arenas? I don't believe so, because it's classic, right? I don't even think... When do they... Oh, no, there are beaches, aren't there? I don't know.
They'll probably come in a patch.
I've certainly never done... I don't even do dungeons. Which covenant does the average crab join when they get to the Shadowlands? Oh, it's gotta be Venthyr. They gotta atone for their crab sins. As do we all. I had these things already. Actually, I think I have everything from that particular fight.
You have everything?
Yep.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Shadowlands?
Yeah, Sanctum?
Yeah. Where's my wormhole?
Let me take a second and clean up my bags. It's a covenant where they all try to keep each other down and in the bucket, the maw. I was looking online because I was like, one day, if I live by a body of water and I just want like a little boat, you know, just like a little cheap boat to kind of like paddle around and go fishing on, you know, in like a lake or something, say. And I was Googling around, like, what's a good cheap boat for beginners? Or, you know, what kind of boat? Are we talking like a little tin boat? And what I found is that short of inflatable boats, there's all kinds of lists that are like, these are the best affordable boats for beginners. Number 1 for 20,000 euros. And I'm like, what? Calm down. I was thinking like maybe 500 bucks. So I think I'm looking at an inflatable boat for that kind of money. Even like a tin boat, I was like, I've seen people in like these little aluminum boats that are basically just like a takeout container but big. And even those are like $5,000 plus. Like, they're expensive.
Wow.
And that's without a motor. That's just the boat. It was wild. I had no idea they were so expensive. Like, I knew yachts are expensive, but I kind of thought there was a middle ground before you got into like that many figures. Time to build a raft it is. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get a houseboat. My partner would be very happy and I would be very seasick. Canoe kayak hybrid, cool. Stretch your legs out around your budget. Yeah, I want to be able to have 2 people plus some fishing gear. We were talking about like kayaks, like fishing kayaks, and I don't know, maybe this is a much later me problem.
Did you get? just imagining you like buying like one of those like decommissioned like pond like swan boats, you know, that you paddle with like your feet, you know?
Oh my god, that would be so funny. And, like, I live in the town, so, like, everybody just knows me as, like, that one weird lady that paddles around in a swan boat catching trout.
Yeah.
That would be the best. Oh, man. Money pit, I wouldn't bother. Yeah, I think I'm happy fishing from shore, generally speaking. Plus, I'm probably prone to seasickness anyways, if I had to guess. I dated someone that lived on a boat. Kind of cool. I used to see... I've watched some videos from people. It requires a kind of resourcefulness that I don't think I have. I'm not very creative when it comes to solutions for like life things and household things, and I think you have to be creative and resourceful to live on and manage a boat. How about renting boats? I mean, at that point, I would just go on a fishing charter and then make somebody else drive it and take me to the place where the good fish are. And those are like a couple $1,000. They're expensive. So I just take my fishing gear to the beach and I go. So many boating tubers. Talk about dates for a teenage summer dating milestone back home. I've never been on one of those things. I think I've done a paddle boat before, but certainly never a novelty-shaped one. There must have been a paddle boat at camp or something.
Question.
Paddle boat. Yes.
What's your favorite fish that you've caught from the shore on the beach?
Like to eat? Or just like, what do you mean?
Ever.
Well, I have to have caught it, so that writes off all of the ones that got away.
Alright, what's the craziest fish that got away?
Well, that's the thing. It got away. I didn't get to see it. I had a huge hit once in a lake that must have been just like a lifetime record trout, or like, I don't know, the angriest bass ever, or just like your local sturgeon. It was an insanely big hit, and I lost it and I never saw what it was, but I've never ever felt a fish that big again. It was just different. I think it was pretty exciting to catch a lingcod. It wasn't a keeper-sized lingcod, but it was still pretty big. It was close to keeper size. And that was really exciting because I'd been trying to catch a lingcod like all summer. So expensive that it's piracy.
Oh, here. I'm doing my good deed for the day.
Oh, yeah?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Just out here fishing for puns. Oh no, the world boss is down. How am I gonna get my 500 anima? Also, I don't know if you're like away or not. I don't know if your good deed involves like helping neighbors down the stairs or something. But in 34 minutes, Belladar. Belladar. Oh, I already cleared out my bags. Yeah, I get some anima from Shadowlands raids.
I just helped someone summon their party.
Oh, that is very nice. The world boss drops nothing. It's just, I just do it for anima, but if it's not up, I'm not going to camp it. The raid has a mount. There's 2 mounts actually in this raid, and I need both of them.
Are we doing the skip? Or wait, no, you need 1 more week, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Plus, there's Mog. Not that much Mog, honestly, but I need to make sure that I do the 9 for a chance at. Why does it show me actually? Hang on a second. What's it called? Wouldn't it be funny if I had it? No, I definitely don't have it. I wonder why it's not showing here. Vengeance shows. Does it not drop on Mythic? That would be weird. No, it's just not posted. I don't understand. Kid move alert. Anima is part of a mount. I must have all the anima mounts. I don't have all of the anima mods.
Oh.
I'm very excited for player housing. I'm so stoked. I was flabbergasted when they actually put out the little teaser for it. I didn't think they would do it, at least during this event anyway. I figured they would maybe do it eventually, but seeing them actually commit to it was beyond cool. That's true. There's video record of the flabbergast in a easy to digest vertical format video. Available on your friendly local social media site and or VOD channel. Thought you'd be Collector's Paradise. I hope so. I really hope so.
I'm ready to finance some mortgages
Oh yeah.
for player housing.
You finance my mortgage in real life. What's the Bank of Flabby looking like here? What kind of interest rates you got? Oh man. Listen, I don't need much. I just need a cottage in the woods with an acre and a garden and a lake and a mountain nearby. And you know, close to like groceries.
Okay, so I can do everything except for that last one. You know, when you're looking at like a 5-4, maybe like
Ooh.
6K square feet,
Oh, okay.
and all for a reasonable price. Ohio.
Ohio. With all due respect to anybody that lives in Ohio, Ohio, no. Listen, the states can't have me back. We've been over this. Wonder how much of player housing will involve real money. I am a little worried about that too, the way things have been going. Hope they give us location options, but honestly fine with just Elwyn. Yeah, I'm not going to be too upset if there's no choices for location. That's not something I have my heart set on. It would be nice, but I live in Ohio and I agree. I've been to Ohio actually. I don't have anything against it. There's some very affordable housing relative to where I live. I have lived in the States and I have come home and I'm staying in Canada. I don't even think I'm going to leave BC. I could live much more affordably in one of the middle provinces, but I don't think I'm going to do it. That doesn't sound like me. What did I do in Ohio? Wouldn't you like to know? No shade to the Ohio contingent at Squirrel Squad. You can keep your astronauts. No, there's really truly no shade meant at all. It's just like it's become the place that you go to look online at real estate to torture yourself with all the things that like your money could get you somewhere else. Because for the same prices, like a little teeny tiny rundown house here that needs a new deck and a new foundation and whatnot, you could get like an actual mansion. But I was there for a event. That clears things up, right? Do I need any mod from this guy? I need a coiled Stygian grape.
A grape?
Well, it's a grapnel, but that's not as much fun. Wow, that's a lot of airborne abductors, vambraces. $1 million crack houses are great. Come on now. I love looking sometimes at... Oh, man. There are some places that are for sale that I could almost kind of afford if I, like, stretch my budget that are actual, genuine, like... This has been repossessed by the government and was fully trashed as a house of... Well, I don't want to say ill repute because that usually means something else, but... Let's just say nobody was cleaning anything. I want a house in Gilneas. Brings back memories of my last time trialing for a guild. Sure. This raid looks cold.
If you were speculating about player housing, do you think, if you had a wild guess, there's gonna be like some furniture making profession or anything like that?
Oh god, I hope so. I don't know if they'll do it. I don't know if I'm letting myself actually dream about it. But I would be so excited if they did like a carpentry profession or whatever it is. I think they could also add some furniture items into existing professions. You know, have tailors make like rugs and tapestries and have jewel crafters make like mirrors, although, you know, like fake mirrors because let's not blow up our computers kind of thing.
I guess my next question is that if it is a profession, should it be like a secondary profession, like cooking and stuff like that, or should it be a main profession?
That's a good question. I've never thought of that before. I always assumed it would be a primary profession, but you're right, it could totally be a secondary profession. Tailors can already make carpets. Sure, they fly, but whatever. Glass lighting fixtures.
I can't believe we got 2 bows the last time we ran this.
It was funny. Will gnomes be too small for all the furniture? What if I have to have a gnome-sized house, but I put like up a big chair for the big people that come to visit? Secondary to produce basic items, scribes, tailors refine them into better furniture. Cool idea. Too complicated for me.
Alright, good luck on your mount.
No mount.
No mount.
No mount. Did you get any... Oh no, this is all the loot. That's right. You didn't get anything that's not here. I need a Lonely Citadel Queerus from Remnant of Ner'zhul. What if there's just an IKEA in every major city? I want them to sell themed furniture to the theme of the city. It took them until Dragonflight to have chairs with tail holes.
What if they make furniture like a gold sink that you have to buy from NPCs, but it's soulbound? So like you can't buy and resell or anything like that, just to get gold out of the economy.
I'm down to have some gold sync items like that, but not all of it. Kind of like how some mounts are free and some are gold syncs and some are like achievement based. I'd kind of like that same spread of acquisition difficulty for furniture. I want some things to be easy, and I want some things to be easy but just kind of out of the way, and I want some things to be, you know, more difficult to collect, and I want some things to be expensive, but not everything. 404 Hazelface. Yeah, the chairs with tail holes really threw me. Because, like, I've seen my dog sit on a couch, and his tail just kind of like curves around him. It like if the couch had a hole for his tail, that would be weird and hard to get into. You know, who's threading their tail? Like, are we talking like, I don't know. It's just, I guess I don't know how stiff. If maybe I've never seen a kangaroo sit on a couch, and maybe their tails are different. I'm assuming that the closest thing to a Draenei tail is a kangaroo tail. They've always given marsupial vibes. Draenei tails still clip through most mounts. Imagine how different yoga would be if humans still had tails. They would make us do like tail push-ups.
Yogis and pierogies.
Yeah. Oh my god. Cannot believe how much this concept shorts your brain. Yogis and pierogies. I'm not even Polish. I just like dumplings, man. Who doesn't? They're delicious.
Did you drop your thing?
Yes. And what's weird is that it showed as already collected on the thing, but I mongreled for it. Oh no, there we go. I completed warrior tier, actually. That was the last piece of warrior tier I needed.
Oh, nice. I completed rogue earlier on the eye dude or whatever.
Hello, Lumi. I hope you're having a lovely day. Dragontail spiky would hurt to sit on. You know how I know what that's like is whenever I'm wearing the Murloc onesie has a spiky tail. And yes, they're felt spikes, but they're still like filled. And they have some amount of body to them, and they're kind of uncomfortable to sit on. I have to move my tail out of the way. Completed the 10 stone vault. Bad news, depleted by 3.5 minutes, 16 deaths. That's not far off. That's a solid effort. When I overtime a stone vault, I do it by like half an hour. Everybody just like takes a lunch break because it's not going anywhere, so you may as well DoorDash Chipotle.
Oh.
Alright guys, let's try this next boss after everybody's not hungry anymore. Soul Render Dormazane. I think I have all of his mog.
Ready?
Yeah. 2 Marinas later, Carb Coma versus last boss sets in. Yep. Forgot to spell the first boss. Aw. That's a tough one. It sneaks up on you. I didn't even know about the Dispel until like a couple weeks ago. There we go. Oh, I got a couple of things. Thought I didn't need any of it. Must have been item IDs. It's insane that humans used to have tails. Looks very uncomfortable. We probably didn't have as many chairs back then. Although I do know that it really hurts whenever I bonk my tailbone on something. Doesn't happen very often, but I don't like it. We had rocks. It's the worst. Yeah.
For me, it's always like the hips and the sides on counters and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You bonk into stuff too?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it like a
I will
multitasking thing, or is it like a small place kind of thing?
I do it in solidarity, you know, for you.
That's very kind of you, thank you. Everybody bonks. I just misjudged my clearance. It's shocking that my car isn't damaged worse than it is, actually, given how often I just like clip my hips and shoulders into things trying to turn corners in my own apartment that I have lived in for approximately 3 years. No, I've never inline skated or skateboarded. I stood on a skateboard once and it was not a good idea for me. Everybody block. Fell off a couple of bikes though. I was in a concrete park once, riding a bicycle, and I hit like a speed bump or like an obstacle of some kind going a little too fast when I was a kid, and I went over my handlebars. And I don't really remember a whole lot else, but I do remember I was wearing a helmet, which is why my brain's not spaghetti. So PSA, wear your helmets, kids. But I think that one spooked me for a while. It took me a while to get back on the bike.
I wonder if, back to player housing.
Hmm.
I wonder if some like decorations are going to be like garrisons where it's locked behind, you know, like your PvE achievements or, you know, like, not like past achievements, but like, you know, like kill 40 people in world PvP and you get like the Gul'dan statue or something like that.
Yeah, I think that would be nice. I think that would be cool. You know, you want like records of your way that you played WoW and like your accomplishments and stuff. I don't know why I'm trying to like do this. It's not even working anyway.
I've learned to just accept the spikes.
What about the balls? Oh, thanks. Oh my god.
You're not allowed to be tired.
I'm good. I got this.
It's okay, Slimy.
It's okay, Slimy. That's my new favorite Hearthstone Battlegrounds quote. It's from a one drop. For anybody that's looking for context, there's a 2/2 Naga in Hearthstone Battlegrounds. It gains 1/1 every time you cast a spell, first time per turn. Snail Cavalry is the name of the card. And the voice line for it when you play it, it's the picture is a Naga riding a snail. And the voice line says, "It's okay, Slimy." And it's like my favorite thing to say. Everybody's a little boo-boo, you go, "It's okay, Slimy." I don't know if I like crafting orders with carpenter NPCs for furniture. It sounds fussy. I'd rather just... I don't know. I'm just old. I just want to do it the old-fashioned way. What do I really want? A pond. For some fishies. And then I could go, like, collect fish. And then put them... I could go get some fish for my fish pond, you know? I could go fish up a rare fish to put in my fish pond. Oh, what if they let me fish up some, like, koi and Pandaria for it? Or, like, some special fancy goldfish? I don't know if they've ever let us fish up fancy goldfish, because it's not the kind of thing you really go fishing for. But, that would be pretty cool. I don't know if I'll ever keep goldfish IRL, but I would have some digital, ranchus.
We, like, trap gnomes in, like, a pen.
What? Excuse me? Huh?
Ooh.
You better be real careful there, buddy. Remember a Scroll Squad used to say, "Doing great, sweaty." Fresh gnome eggs every day. I like to call that Hearthstone card Snavelry. We had a couple of first place finishes yesterday that I felt like were very surprising. I had consigned myself to like third for sure. And only third because somebody left early. But we scammed it out. Do you think gnomes struggle with water surface tension? Like they're trying to go swimming, but they just can't get in. They just bounce off the surface. Or is there a different interpretation that I'm just not thinking of because smooth brain? That was a weird time to jump back into stream. Just boing off it like a trampoline. I was looking into different things about raised beds and what you can kind of build them on top of and different things to fill them with and whatnot, and I was like, oh man, I could really have a square foot gardening phase. That sounds right up my alley. You know, combine all my composting knowledge, and you just have to get that last step at the very end of all of this gardening when you've like produced all this food from the earth where you eat vegetables. That part's key. And I sometimes do it, but maybe not as much as I should do it. Make a potato tower for endless potatoes. I mean, if I can't set up raised beds in whatever place it is, maybe I can still do like grow bags. Those are easy. I used to do those in a balcony. Potato.
Potato.
Potato. Somebody getting a burrito? Oh. Do you think somewhere in the world someone has set up their bedroom with the design principles of like a bear cave?
What do you mean?
You know, like dark and cozy and with like maybe some big bones in a corner.
Isn't that every classic WoW player's room?
No, those are little bones. Chicken bones. Talking like a femur. Listen, you just raid the example skeleton from the science class, and then you just scatter it into pieces and pile it up in a corner, and ta-da, bear cave chic. I just really want to like... I just really want to hibernate, and I'm wondering what the best ambiance for that is.
Mm.
Maybe I let go of the bones idea. I don't know if that's relaxing. Bears seem to have it down, you know? Like, they go out and they work hard. They learn how to fish and they eat some salmon and they get some berries and they take just like a thonker nap. It's a new word. I made it up. Wonder if we'll get a house Hearthstone. I hope so. Balcony veggie garden? Because someone claimed it couldn't be done in a city. Well, that's a weird thing to say. Of course you can grow veggies on a balcony. Like, what? That's what pots are for. I shouldn't be too snarky to people that are not around to defend themselves and their weird views. Oh, what happened?
Okay.
Oh. Should I do it?
Sure.
Balcony gets the wrong light. Doable on the other side of the building. I've had to adjust the kind of things that I've grown because my previous balconies had more light than the one I have now. So I've had to kind of, some things don't work here and other things work really well. And it's just a question of finding the things that like the amount of light that you get. Even in shade, you can still grow stuff. It's just not going to be the same stuff that you can grow in like a full sun plot.
Alright, make sure you tag this guy.
I'm not there yet, as you very well know. Just hold your horses, corral your goats, sit your donkeys
Are you gonna
down.
have goats?
I don't think I need goats. And I don't think goats need me. You know?
Does moose need goats?
I don't know what Moose would do with a goat. Genuinely no idea. Probably try to befriend it. He would want to play, and then the goat would headbutt him, and he would go, oh!
Here, I'll go down.
Okay. Because, yeah, I don't think you want to take a goat dome to your dome unless you're a goat. Goats are too funny. I have goats. They're wonderful. What would it take for you to not do this in a priest? I mean, I don't know. Just, why not? Especially now that I can collect any of the armor on any of the things.
Mm-hmm.
I like playing my main, you know? It makes me feel like I'm actually playing a game as opposed to just, like, doing a job. If I pick out the most optimal thing to run the thing on, sometimes that's fun, but if you're not in the mood for it, and you just feel like you have to do it because it's better, then you're just 2 steps away from data entry at that point. If I wanted to be productive, I would do my actual job. Oh, stretchy kitty. Big stretch. Oh, gotta flip. Very important not to oversleep on one side. Yep. And... oh. See, that must mean it's a bit cold. That's a pretty tight cat donut. She spreads out more when it's warm. Let's turn the heat on at some point.
Alright. Good luck on the bow.
Oh, thank you. I want the mail.
Congrats on the bow.
Can I have a boat?
You want a boat?
Not really. I think I would be tired trying to move my boat to and from the water.
It seems like it's a pretty big pain.
It looks like a pain in the butt, yeah. I can barely back my car into a parking space. She does have a favorite corner of the bed. We would all main druids if we wanted to be efficient. I mean, at a certain point, true efficiency is just not to play the game. Warband tokens of any armor type. Randomize the farm process. With the Dragonflight Ring and the Anima toy, procs random portal. The only winning move. Not to play. Well, I gotta play a little bit, otherwise what are we all gonna talk about? What am I gonna do? Just turn on stream and knit and talk to you guys about crabs? Crabs! We cross-stitch crab art. This class will farm this instance. This will farm the other one. You! That instance, just to avoid travel. Wonderful crafting streamer. Aw, thank you. What about a crabbing streamer?
Yeah, when are you taking your stream crabbing?
Can't give away the good spot.
True, actually.
Happily watch a knitting stream. I would have a very hard time streaming knitting because it's very hard for me to keep count of stitches even when I'm not distracted and I have like a stitch counter. Like I can have the little thing and I can be trying with all of my might and I can be a fully grown adult with a fully developed cortex and everything and I'll still forget and like mess up how many stitches I'm supposed to do. If I was trying to count stitches while streaming, I would be beyond doomed. There would just be no hope. I could maybe knit a square if you didn't need it to be square. I'll knit with you. Take us in a GoPro. Oh, in the crab trap. That actually would be hilarious.
I've seen people do that.
Live, though?
Oh, not live, but like
I think that would be the sticking point. That would be difficult to set up live. That would be hilarious, though. Chat's telling you when to pull the trap, like, 'cause there's like a big crab there.
No.
Pull it now! What, huh? Alright, guys, we're gonna take a short break. When I get back in 5 to 10 minutes, we'll pull this crab trap. They come, they eat, they leave. Another fellow cross-stitcher. I don't know if I can call myself a cross-stitcher. I'd have to finish my first cross-stitch project first. I picked a far too big of a project. And I've been working on it for multiple years. And it's, you know, it's kind of sort of getting there. I've been doing a little bit more on it this winter. Spam chat with Pinchy Claws emote. Knitting for 13 years, counting's hard. I struggle with counting in yoga, and I'm only supposed to be counting to 5. I lose count often enough that it's embarrassing. And I'm trying to focus, too. Like, I'm really trying to keep count and just breathe and do it properly, and I still lose count. And the good news is that 5 is a minimum, so if you forget where you are, just do a few more. and then you will hopefully have done at least 5. Right, good luck on the map.
And good luck.
Jammer. Da-da-da. Where is it? What is all this? Hello? That was kind of weird.
Kind of weird. Alright, Spulker?
Mm-hmm. Metronome yoga. DP, is that a thing? Oh. Fish doorman. No, but apparently it should be. That's the nice thing about a lead class is they'll count for you. Although they may not count at the pace that you wanted them to count at. Sometimes it's much faster than you were prepared for, and sometimes it is much slower. And you're taking like 3 breaths to every time they count 1. Because they're slow, and you're like, alright, we're doing this. Okay. Operation Try Not to Faint.
I'm gonna kill Antris before you get here.
Oh. Oh. That's not very nice. Gotta keep your body on its toes. And sometimes off your toes. Pretty cool PDF cross-stitch patterns in Etsy. There are services where you can online that you can make a cross stitch pattern for free by like uploading a photo and choosing how detailed you want it to be, and then it will spit out a pattern with like the numbers of the colors to get and whatnot. And I wanted to cross stitch Kira, so I tried a couple of different photos of her to see if I could get a pattern together for it or like make a kit. But it turns out that if I want it to actually look like her and not just like kind of a gray blobby thing, because her colors are so close together, I would need to stitch like 500,000 stitches to make a fairly high resolution large cross stitch. And not only would the kit cost a lot of money, but it would take me the rest of my earthly life. I'm going to Orbos here. Martial arts class, sensei counting. Too slow, high number. Yeah, they like to challenge you. Especially, like, and that's the thing that I've been told and I'm learning is that if you can do it easily, then, well, first of all, there's probably something harder you should be doing, but like 5's enough. But if it's hard or you can barely do it, then the best thing you can possibly do is hold it for longer, like as long as you can, because that's where all of your growth is. That's the one that you actually need. I have one leg that's not very good at doing the things that I needed to do, and that's the one that I need to hold the stretches in longer because it's got a lot of catching up to do.
Like ain't no good.
It's just, it feels like a leg from a different animal that just got jammed onto my hips. Like it doesn't do any of the same things that the other leg does. But you know, it's fine. It's normal. It's not normal to be unbalanced. I'm just like very unbalanced. I'm working on it.
Also, Interest is dead. I did not kill him though.
Oh, okay. I will go straight to Sepulchre. Is this a clever ruse to get me to go to the raid entrance faster? Oh, Belladar. Log over. Gathering tracker is gold per hour. Peg leg. It does feel like a peg leg sometimes.
25 days till Siren Island.
Oh no, I'm not in Hellowfall. Oh, this one is though. Found a random character. That's a lot of squads. How many days till Siren Ireland? Siren Ireland?
25, like 26 days?
Oh gosh. Isn't it also like Christmas?
Yes.
Is that Belladar? Yes, it is. Okay. I won't invite you because you yelled at me last time.
Yeah, because I like popped everything. I had Belvedere to have. I was like, oh, she wants to join my group for some reason to kill this thing, and then you teleported me out of there.
Well, I thought you were on the way to mine, and there was nobody at mine, and I'm like, oh wow, Flabby's in the zone too. I bet he's looking for it and wants to do it with me. And then I show up, and then you're like, ugh, and then you leave group, and then I'm still alone. And I still have to wait for people to show up. And then, yeah, it was miscommunication. Another ring, another dream search mechanic. Not ready for Siren Isle. You can see this ring. That is... I don't know. Fine. Ooh, fish. Fish blood. I just gotta make sure I don't miss the thing. Shark fish. Ooh, haha. It's nice being able to see Belladar on the map because it means that I can get there in time. Oh, I didn't have game sound on, did I? I wasn't listening. Not enough game sound. No, not a ghoulfish. There we go. Now we can see. This ult is level 70 and not particularly powerful, so she's definitely not going to try to solo it. That's kind of on the edge of the pool. Oh, pool gone. I did get a slum shark though. Oh, I also pulled it. Oh, and there's another rare. It's okay, there's other people here. Maybe they'll do it. On a 1 to a billion, how excited are you for fresh classic realms? 1 to a billion? I don't know. Probably like a couple 100 million, but that's just because a billion's a really big number. Oh no, my pet died. Don't taunt.
Alright, good luck.
Oh, thank you. Nope. Oh, congrats on your Hella Fall Arathi rep.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, sepulcher time? Oh, that took me all the way to there. Okay. Got the Lurker of the Deep mount the other day. Nice. I like that one a lot. I think that one's really cute. I would take a sepulcher mount. I think it's neat. I would ride that around the Siren Island.
Not for 6 weeks.
Oh.
I mean, I guess you can ride it around. You just can't fly it.
Oh, right. I misunderstood.
For this one, are we doing the skip?
Let me look at how much Mog I need when I get in there. I definitely have all the tier, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Getting the tokens and sending them around was super nice for that. Easier old Mole Rufus in Siren Isle for a while. Hazel, what does one do for the 5th birthday of a guild? Is it Squirrel Squad? Has that been around for 5 years? I guess I don't know. It is? No way. That's crazy. You telling me all of those dead trolls in Dead Trolls were 5 years ago next month? What does one do? It's got to be something important and fun and meaningful for the people in it. Unless you have a way to get everybody cake. Can't go wrong with cake. Okay, how much Mog do I need? Lots of zone drops. One thing from... One thing... What is the skip to?
Anduin.
Alright, we do full clear. I need too much transmog. What if I need it for something? Do you have some cake in a bag somewhere? Notes say, something cool with the number 5. If you could make best friends with one creature that lives in the sea and you could talk with them and like visit with them every time you go to the sea, and this is like a lifelong friend that you can exchange wisdom with, what kind of a creature are you befriending?
Salmon, befriend them, catch them off guard, dinner.
Once? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Even if he has a name?
Entree?
Entree the giant salmon. Is that in poor taste? Probably. Good grief.
The way opens. Step carefully. Mortals were never meant to enter this sacred ground. You will soon witness events
Probably pretty good taste.
understanding of existence.
I mean, if they're really, really big, don't they taste not as nice? Like, most things that get enormous kind of lose some depth of flavor.
Yep, that is correct.
I know it's true with vegetables. If you've ever grown like an enormous carrot, it starts to taste kind of boring.
You want that nice, like, happy medium.
Mm-hmm. Monitor recommendations? Ooh, chat might be able to help you. I'm no good. I don't know if I'd I mean, my monitors are fine, but they're not really gaming monitors. They're more for like video review. And even then, they're the budget version. If you're hungry, entree the giant. Did you ever watch a mob movie where they're trying to like get rid of a body and they like roll it up in a rug to like go drop it in the sea or whatever? And you looked at the person being rolled up in a rug and you were like, if you weren't dead, that would actually be kind of cozy.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad you know. I'm just trying to think of how to best become a burrito.
Oh.
Problem? Listen, I'm being mugged. Have some compassion.
I am past my breaking point.
Yogis and pierogies.
Amazing how you stamp your wonders and what for.
Yogis and pierogies.
We were joking about event themes. There's a tortilla blanket out there somewhere. I have a blanket that's starting to resemble Swiss cheese. It's because my puppy really had at it when he was in his gnawing phase.
It's, as you say, distressed by moose.
It has been distressed by moose. And even now, sometimes he likes to bury one of his toys in it and then pretend that the only way to get the toy out is to chew through the blanket. And then I'm like, buddy, you can just take it out. And he's like, Mom, you're ruining it. Because when he was a baby, I used to wrap the thing in the blanket for him, and it would be kind of a puzzle for him as to how to get like the squeaky toy out. And now he'll do it for himself. It's pretty cute. Sharpen his fangs. Oh man, I don't know. I think his fangs are pretty. They're not even that sharp. They've just got grinding power. I would not want to be on the receiving end of like an actual moose bite. He's got some good chompers.
Okay. Don't forget your Mal forged bridle.
Oh, I'm not gonna make stuff to. I don't even think that is for selling anything. Oh, I got a snail soul. My destiny. It's okay, Slimy. I don't even have the toy that lets you soul shape outside
You
of
never got
Nightflight.
it?
No, I never got it. Which I think is
Oh.
pretty funny. I've been collecting soul shapes recently. They just dropped for me. Do you think anybody ever described these particular world eater monsters as like snatched?
Oh.
They've got like itty bitty little waist segments. You know, we're talking like arthropod joints here.
Who's Arthur?
Why is he in a pod? Someone get him out of there. Insane V-taper. Mm-hmm. I know those words. I think. There was somebody, and I thought they looked like a triangle, like a Dorito. But like in a good way. And they were just on TV. I didn't know them, so they're never going to hear me call them a Dorito. Oh, who was it? What was I watching? Probably something embarrassing, actually. Or maybe it was just an athletics thing. It might have been like a sports stream, and there was like one particular athlete that just like had like the widest shoulders ever.
I remember you telling me about this. Was it John Cena?
No, 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 not John Cena. Never mind.
And her name is Hazel Nutty.
Oh man. Might know those words as something else not stream safe. I mean, when I hear taper, I just think brushstroke taper. It's like an effect in like After Effects or Illustrator or something. What left field did you pull that from? I don't remember. Oh, no, it was the World Leaders reminded me of the Dorito Man. I just don't remember who the Dorito Man was.
Dorito Man.
He wore a very tight shirt and he had like a narrow waist and he had big shoulders. And he was kind of like, what? I guess you're on Discord, you can't see me. I don't think anything was wrong or even constructed about it. I think it was just the way that his physique was set up, and I just thought, oh, Dorito. I'm gonna leave this alone. I don't want to give anybody a complex. I think that if I was gonna compare my own physique to a snack food, we're talking the veggie straws, if you've ever had those.
Those are good.
Yeah, that's the metaphor. Hollow, easily snapped, vaguely straw-shaped.
Oh man, do you know what's best?
What?
Freaking Trader Joe's veggie chips.
Oh yeah?
That's the good stuff.
I don't think I ever tried those. I once had I used to get like root veggie chips sometimes from like Imperfect Foods, and they would be different brands. And they were good, but sometimes they were like really hard in a way that if you weren't careful, you would like cut your mouth on them.
Oh.
Yeah, Kitty always sleeps in that corner of the bed. That is her favorite corner. Does that mean they also sell meat chips? That's just pastrami. Actually, that's not supposed to be firm, is it? What is a meat chip? There must be something. People eat all kinds of stuff. Oh, getting stuff. Beef jerky is kind of a meat chip. Yeah, my boy gets my dog gets like dehydrated beef liver, and that can be sometimes in chip form. That's probably the closest thing. I've eaten crocodile jerky, bacon. Cradle Alpha?
Yep.
So pork chips. I don't remember how I got onto meat chips.
Veggie chips?
That's right. Because I'm a veggie straw. I'm pretty proud of my body, actually. I've asked it to do some stuff that's been quite hard for me, and it hasn't snapped yet, which we appreciate.
Plus, you've like gained some like toned muscle, yeah, from doing yoga and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not, I'm not like jacked, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get jacked doing yoga, especially not without like.
So you're not at the Dorito stage yet. You're at like the Cheez-It stage.
I don't think I would ever. I think I'm perma Cheez-It. Because I don't ever want to use any steroids or anything like that. I'm not actually going for that kind of physique, and I think steroids are really dangerous. So I don't think I'm ever going to be like ripped, but I definitely am composed differently than I was. And hopefully I have more changes yet to come, because I definitely can't do all the stuff that I want to do.
I was gonna say, I guess the important part is, or not even an important part, but like, do you feel stronger, like, in like your day-to-day stuff?
I mean, I feel like if I fell over, I'd hit the ground harder. it's a little more heavy through the whole thing, so it just goes thud. I'm so tired. My day-to-day life doesn't ask a lot of strength from me. Outside of yoga, I generally speaking will sit here and stream. I take naps and I like lay on the couch with my dog and cat. Like it's not, there's not a, I mean, I guess I go for walks and I maybe hike, but not a lot of my life asks very much from me physically except for yoga.
And there's no jars you're trying to open or anything like that?
That's what men are for. I'm embracing.
What is my purpose? Open jars. Oh my god.
We love him. We're good. Everything's cool. He's very good at opening jars. Also, it's funny, like he'll close like a water bottle. And I'll go to open the water bottle to put more water in it, and I try for like a millisecond and I can't get the lid off, and then I go, wah! I can't do it. You have to help me. Right now. I'm insufferable. I don't know how I'm not single.
So funny.
Jar legend. Instant tantrum. I've also gone the wrong way. I'm turning around. Oh, can't open cola bottle caps. They're serrated. Yeah, no, those are just the universe telling you to drink something else. Ask husband to open jars for me, even if I can do it. Makes them happy. That's very sweet. Canada does Thanksgiving, but we're done. We did it in October.
Dude, you're so lost.
What do you mean?
You're
Oh my
so
gosh. Okay, I remembered. You know what's really not, you know what, it's not my fault because they don't put it on the map, right? Like it doesn't look like it should be connected. It's, look at it. Someone put a low check on Hazel. I did raid this tier. I made raid guides too. There's Hazel's raid guides to Sepulchre of the first ones. I remember doing the thumbnails for him. Not gonna lie, the gym just makes carrying the groceries in one trip easy. Benefit nobody warned me of, but I'm not mad about it. I just picture you with like the gallon or the 4-liter jugs of like whatever and just
You know, like you're at the milk section, you're like, nah, we can get the 2-liter today.
The bridge wasn't on the map. Milk weighs a lot. I started buying the 4 liters instead of the 2 liters. Not because I need that much milk, but because they last longer without going off. And for the amount of milk that I get out of it before it goes off, it's better value for me. Didn't do guides for the routes in between the bosses. You're right. When you're right, you're right. I should stretch. I've been like congealing in one position for like an hour and a half. 2.5 hours. What?
Oh, you know what we should do later today, off stream? Come up with names for our classic hardcore characters.
I thought we were gonna be Fleep and Flop.
Their presence sets the cycle.
Or do you want Floop and De-Doop?
Loopity doop.
Yeah. Yep, need to go back to bed. Shut down streamer, reboot, power cycle required.
Solution for you. The gravity of your sin falls upon
Navigating rain trash intersections. Listen, if you hit the giant chains, you've gone too far. Hang a left at the stairs and go past all the anima jars. There's spiders. Hazel voice. If I grew vegetables, I would show the best ones to stream.
Yeah.
I would bring them into my office and I would set them aside and I would be like, alright, ready for a vegetable show and tell. And I would whip out like a gourd. Imagine if I grew a gourd.
Oh my gourd.
Oh my god. I'd be so stoked.
Oh hey, the sword dropped. You wanted the sword, yeah?
I do, yeah. I want a servant
Be a,
skull.
be a shame if you didn't win it.
Rip lemon tree. Yeah, you can't get too attached to plants around here because no king lives forever. no plant makes it forever. I'm pretty ruthless when it comes to my houseplants. Every now and then I'll look around and be like, you know what, you and I weren't getting along anyway. You were never gonna be happy here. Go back to the Earth Mother. The purge. The purge. Prickly pear looks dead. Sprouts 5 new shoots. Dormancy's crazy. I've seen some plants come back from some pretty nutty looking levels of not looking aliveness.
Didn't you like recently rescue a cactus?
It's like it's a zygo cactus. It's like kind of a Christmas Thanksgiving cactus situation. And it's doing quite well. It seems reasonable. I don't know why I rescued it. I don't even like them. I've had them before, and I always kind of get bored of them because the shape of it doesn't appeal to me. I don't know. But I couldn't resist the poor thing. It was gonna die. Maybe I'll nurse it back to health and then give it away again. Or maybe this one will worm its way into my heart. I just need to call it ugly, and then I'll like it by virtue of having insulted it, you know? I'll feel the need to defend its honor from me. The child has gone from wanting bunnies to wanting fish. What do? Ooh. Fish is like a good educational opportunity, but also, sometimes fish die. Sometimes you do everything right and fish still die. Oh man. I would do like snails and shrimp and plants. That would be fun. But I just like aquariums. Prickly pear has survived nuclear blasts. Found that out the hard way. I'm so sorry. I know how much that hurts. I'm gonna do betta fish again one day, but I'm not doing fancy ones anymore. And if they live for a year and die, then I'm just gonna assume that that was in their fate, especially if I've kept them well otherwise, and I'm just gonna replace it and not make a big deal about it. Angelfish look dead, would swim and eat. Crazy. Why can't we just craft 10 things per point or whatever? I'm lost. I'm at the beginning. We go to...
Yeah.
What do we do?
The middle one. Yeah, Domination's Grasp.
Okay. I couldn't remember if we killed Anduin or not.
Can you believe you're at, like, the end of your stream already?
I got another half an hour left.
There's what?
Another half an hour left. I was gonna say we could still do Battle of Azar Lord, but we can't. We did it already. That was early. Shrimp and snails are cool first. Shrimp are really fun too. I used to love having cherry shrimp. You can do Nathria still. Yeah, there's no mounts in Nathria, it's just Mog. And the spheres are kind of a pain in the butt. 5 plant aquarium, beautiful, a lot of work. Depending on what kind of plants you want and how in-depth you want it to be. I have live plants in my aquarium and I don't do anything. But my plants are basically, I have Anubias and I have Java ferns. And then I have some pothos growing out of the back of the tank, and I have some lucky bamboo growing out of the back of the tank. And it looks lovely and green and lush, but like that's it. Those are the only things growing in there because those are super, super easy and they're all water column feeders, so you don't have to worry about your substrate too much.
We still have Nyalotha.
Oh, that's right.
Man, I have all this stuff.
I was just trying to come up with an excuse to do a Hearthstone Battleground.
You want to do VG?
Always, but that's not what my stream audience is for. So maybe I should save that energy for later. Do Marins, you know?
With domination magic. They will subjugate anyone who tries
Oh, I have to reload. That's right. This one breaks for me every time, 100% of the time.
The gnome thing.
You ever want somebody to just stretch you? I hear about people that get really into hanging, like not like the death kind, but like they just like hang on like a like a playground bar or something, and it's supposed to like stretch out your back, and it's like oh yeah, I always try to hang for 20 minutes a day or like whatever it is. And maybe they're onto something. You ever heard of that?
Me?
Hello.
Oh, I thought you were, off on one of your things again, you know?
Yeah, but I came back.
Just letting it happen.
Inversion table. Do that with shoulders and spine. You could crack it. Yeah. I used to think that when people did Pilates, they just kind of did like a lot of floor exercises and then some stuff with like the big ball. And then I like saw a video of someone doing Pilates and they had like a loom but for people. And apparently this is like a normal thing that people like mess with, and I'm sure it's cool. It's just I'd never seen one before, so it immediately struck me as, as like overly complicated. Pilates has some crazy tech. Yeah. The first time I saw it, I'm like, are we making exercise too complicated? But it works for people. Very popular. Look at Miss Kira snuggled up. So cute. Because, yeah, there was an article that was like, do you need to buy one of these machines for your own home? And the thing was like, if you're really into Pilates, it could be worth it. And they were like thousands of dollars. I guess it's, I mean, if you're really into it, I suppose. Probably a good workout. I think people mainly do it in studios. It's kind of like bar, which is like a new thing. When I was growing up, there used to be like ballet classes for like fitness and posture and balance for adults, but it was all ballet based. There was no like ball thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. I may be in danger. Can you swap past me?
Just go back. What does that do for me?
Well, I would grip you.
Oh no, just jump.
Oh, I made it. Okay. Oh. I don't think I'm actually spec'd into grip right now. That was a empty promise. Gates, I swear. I was looking at a property and it had like a rolling gate that you would have to like move to let your car in. And I'm like, oh no, my nemesis. Also, I can't afford any of this, but this is a sign. What's your favorite thing to eat for lunch?
Brothy soup.
Brothy soup?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What about you?
Depends on the day, which is an unsatisfying answer, but... I like burritos and burrito bowls. Is that my favorite thing ever? I don't know. Some days you just want a veggie burger if you've been fishing. Honestly, leftover is usually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Just like hot food without any of the work of actually cooking it from scratch on that particular afternoon. I'm gonna have my work cut out for me deleting all of these modules. Oh, no, there are still a few pieces here and there. I still need, like, rogue gloves or something. One day I'll graduate to the level of adult that has leftovers. It's all about just making a big batch of something that reheats well. My leftover go-tos are, like, chili, soups, curries, or, like, beans for burritos. Like, I'll make a big batch of, like, spiced pinto beans, and then I can do, like, burrito bowls for a couple of days. Pretty easy off that. And all of those things come together in the Instant Pot. Every single one of those things I can make a huge batch of just in the Instant Pot. I don't mess around with leftovers with stuff that's, like, doesn't reheat well. If I'm gonna reheat leftovers, I need them to come back better than they went in. I do not like my food to degrade. If it's something that needs to be had fresh, I'll just make one dose of it. What doesn't reheat well? Pasta, sandwiches, some basically cooked vegetables, or fish that's not like in a super stew for me. Anything that's gonna get kind of mushy on a reheat that wasn't supposed to be mushy to begin with, like curry. Also, I did not line of sight, so. Oh, look at me, I'm soul shaping. Indian leftovers. I love a leftover curry. Turn leftovers into new dishes? No, I just put them into clean dishes and then I eat them. Oh, hey, thanks.
Yep.
Next day, spaghetti in a pan. Oh, not for me. Uh-oh.
What's up?
I've been stunned.
Oh, it's part of the fight.
Aww. Mounting. This is the lucky run. Hated this boss when it was current. I didn't like having to time the jumping into the things, and then if somebody took your spot, that was tough. No mount, just a Zovastrums.
Overstrums?
Zovastrums.
No mount.
No mount. Can we do Nyalotha in 24 minutes?
You would have to be real fast.
You know what we can do in 24 minutes?
What can we do?
Ow. I clipped my glasses with my nail.
Oh.
Hearthstone Battlegrounds.
I thought you said you didn't want to do it because of your stream.
I mean, but it's like the end of the stream, so like these are the people that like really can appreciate a good time.
Okay, yeah, I'm done. My Hearthstone needs an update anyways.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't read on this PC in a while. I might need to look into it. Because it's going to take me half an hour just to like vendor all this loot, so. Just for the end, maybe we do just like one. Because I gotta do a good, fun goodbye, because I'm not going to be back until Sunday.
You going crabbing?
I don't know what exactly we're doing. The visiting family wants to do some outdoorsy stuff, but the weather is supposed to be awful, so we're just gonna have to figure it out. Oh. There were changes today. Oh, fun. We'll figure it out. Well, I will look see. Oh, I need an update too. Easy to please captive audience. This is the audience that watched 473 lower caravans. You could stream with family. I probably could too. Oh man. Whoa, 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 whoa. My graphics is unhappy. Does not like launching 2 games at once. Okie dokie. Stand by. Pet cam focus in meantime. This will be fun. We definitely won't like strike out and get 4th in the first 20 minutes. My hair's starting to get long enough on top again that I need to pull out the blow dryer if I want it to be dry before stream. Scruffy. It'd be a shame if people lost points gambling. Yeah, all right. We're only going to do one game, so we'll set up a prediction for top 2 or bottom 2. I will do that now. Bearing in mind that there have been changes and I haven't looked at any of them, so thoughts and prayers.
Oh, yo, get this.
Mm.
So you know, like how next patch, it's gonna cost like what, like 75 cents or $1 per like reroll or whatever. You can buy the runestones and stuff with BNet balance, so you can pay for it with gold.
Hmm. Yeah, my gold's kind of spoken for. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do that or not. Oh man, I wonder if I should. Yeah. Very important. All right. 2 minutes if anybody wants to bet on whether or not we're gonna win. Oh, I'm set to appear offline. Hang on. Also, sometimes this game DCs and it's really rude. It's been bad recently. Can you just gamble away the 1 mil? Because I have control over the poll. Oh, you can't gamble away the 1 mil. Gotcha. Yeah, they want to sell hero rerolls for money. It's kind of scummy. All right. In we go.
What's for lunch?
I don't know.
You doing?
There's leftover chili. I could have that. I need something light because I'm going back to bed and I don't want to do it on a full stomach.
Mm-hmm.
If I try to stay up, it's just going to be me doing nothing and complaining for the next 6 hours.
Chili's pretty hearty.
It is. That is the trouble. I have Guff or Vin. These aren't my favorites.
All of mine are pretty meh.
I'm Guffin. What do you got? You know.
Who am I?
Do you ever recharge?
Hmm? What'd you call me?
I'm just thinking of him as like a soggy Yagi, but like a little bit worse.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not like optimal at this game or anything. We have been getting a little bit better though over time. We're climbing slowly. Elementals, mechs, murlocs, quilbies, and undead. Do you guys all believe that's unwise? That's some narrative bias right there. Just because it's on TV doesn't mean there's going to be a happy ending. There's 2s in this. Welcome to Hearthstone Battlegrounds Duos. I barely even play singles anymore. We live together or we die together. Should probably change my game sound settings a bit. Careful not to concede. We did it.
Woo.
Another win? Awesome!
I upgrade.
I'll upgrade too.
I'm actually gonna hold this. I like I can sunbake and put the gems on the Annoyatron and play like the Molten Rock or something. Or even the Rider. Nerdish Viking, thank you for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Maybe the Rider. No one tell her. Wait. You guys don't believe I moused over the thing. Oh, did I forget to change the category? I changed the title here. Let me change the category. Hearthstone. Hearthstone. Quick BG duo. Do we have any of our normal Nemesi in here? No. Actually, I think I've seen Rookstar before. Because it makes me think of the Nickelback song.
No, this is Patrick.
Watch out! I'm baking.
Oh.
Ready to rise.
What are you taking? Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I want to be a rock star. Are you bullying me? I need to use some emotes. Let's wave at everybody obnoxiously. Oh. Do I ever pug outside of stream? Never. The only time I would ever pug is if I thought I was queuing for solos and I accidentally was still in the duos category. And then I have to decide whether or not I want to like abandon the game and be kind of a jerk or play it out and then be not synced with Flabby and rating because there's no intention to play with anybody else. Oh, and WoW. No, never. I only play with my friends. I'm lucky. I have friends. I'm holding on to them. They're not allowed to leave me. So many empty slots. Oh, emote slots. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of opportunity there. Spooky Snacks, thank you for the 57-month resub. That's a lot of months. That is quite a few. Major General got left behind hard. Mm-hmm.
Don't give up. Cheer up.
I'm greeting, okay?
Alright.
Hard greed.
Did you give
Hard greed.
My goodness. Just woken up in Australia? What are we doing? A little end of stream Hearthstone Battleground duo with Flabby. We did some mountain mog runs. We got some mog, no mounts. And now we're just getting cozy and getting into some BGs. We're trying to place top 2 to disprove all the doubters in chat. But top 2's a bit tough actually. We don't always do it. And honestly, I think my rating is a little over my skill level right now, so I'm a little scared of all the lobbies.
I will admit I am part of group 2 right now in chat.
Oh my god, are you that's not even fair. I do have the benefit right now of, because I'm streaming, I'm kind of paying attention to the game compared to normally where during my combat turns I'm like watching dog videos. Waiting for my turn to buy stuff again. It's illegal. Oh hey, my thing died. Oh. I don't got it. Yeah, it's okay. It's rigging the economy. It's classic.
Those recruits can't wait to play.
You gonna keep your yeah, you got room to keep your Geomancer around a little while. I'm gonna go get a little tough tusky.
You get to meet new friends. Oh, they may be small,
But they sure are cute. I like all Fizzy's wastelands. I know them all. That's how you know I'm cultured. When I say that I'm cultured, I just think that I'm fermenting like a yogurt or something. Do yogurts ferment? I don't think yogurt's fermented. Kombucha's fermented.
Kombucha.
Yogurt is cultured. Goes to many museums. Yogurt.
How tired are you?
Pretty tired. Pretty tired. I'm not even like super sleep dead or anything. It's just because I didn't get enough in a row most recently. I'm a little behind.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't hold back in the yoga today. I wanted to kind of go at a faster pace so that I could get done with enough time to learn something new at the end. And I did, but I'm paying for it a little bit now. I'm tired. It was cool though. I did better than I thought I was gonna do. I didn't even think I could like hold my body up with my arms, but I can. They're like shaking like they're about to give out, but we're up there. We tie?
Yeah.
Good.
They got really lucky.
Ooh. Well, I do already have an Eternal Night. Oil can's always good.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna take Night for tempo.
I think I'm Phylactery.
Do you want a recruitment program? Yes, you do. Here you go.
Oh, do it. Oh, you gave me a mech.
Well, you had mechs on your board.
Am I greedy?
Are you?
You know what? You're right.
Your generous geomancers has been doing real work for me because it lets me shield my tough tusk.
Oh, so I should sell it?
Oh no! My friend! I've never actually taken the Eternal Night Trinket. I'm pretty sure it's bad, but I think it might buy us some time because I already had one.
Thought it was good.
Is it good? I don't know. We'll see. We'll try.
Especially if like you like already had one. Or like had an Eternal Night.
Yeah. I did have one, so we'll see. Oh, good. I was a bit worried that was going to go right into the shield. Oh, you're doing well.
You're doing good too.
Yeah, I think this is fine for now. It'll give us a little bit of breathing room. And I'm getting my, my scaling off.
Yeah.
I'm glad they redesigned Guff. I just like his character and I just want to root for him, you know?
Yeah. Ooh. I think I have to get rid of my Geomancer. I'm not getting any scaling.
I'm pretty sure it made this worse. Alright. I was convinced I was going to get like a really cool undead, like an Indian Barak or a... not a museum mummy. That's okay. Didn't know there were duos. Got to try out this mode. I like duos. You can pass cards to your partner. And then there's specific spells that are designed for duos. There's even heroes that are designed for duos where they're just not any good.
Do I greed and sell 3 to get a conductor right now?
Oh, that's hard. That's a huge greed. You don't have time.
I mean, I would've.
I already greeted a 4 this turn. Maybe it's best if only one of us does something risky at a time. Bam. Bam. What's your... Oh, are you scaling attack on the tavern?
I was. But now I've swapped.
Gotcha. That's a lot of Phyrexes. Uh-oh. I don't think I got this.
Yeah, no, I'm doing the math right now, and you definitely do have this.
Math not mathing. Would you, for WoW, enjoy a reverse LFG where you would list yourself as a holy priest looking for tents? Groups could invite you. Don't people use like general chat for that, or like holy priest chat? I don't know. I feel like it's a thing. Okay, think.
Think.
It's not great. Most things are better than this, though. I'm not really locked into... Hey. We could do that. Oh gosh. What are you doing, by the way? Oh, also I did that. I should have played the Felfin first. Oopsies.
I've got like mini menagerie going on. I have 2 elementals right now, but I got that conductor, and I have 3 blood gems. I'm gonna start scaling, or not scaling, but like upgrading.
Okay.
Looking good out there.
I've made some questionable choices. Nobody uses general chat for that in my realm anyway. Big thing out of game in discords and stuff. That makes more sense. Now his knights are getting big.
Yeah.
I've got like baby overflow.
Wow, this is crazy. We're maybe not gonna get top 2.
That's nice of you to pretend that you're the one sabotaging us to make me feel better. You're a good friend.
Ooh, nice.
What if I go boom controller and I get the Annoya troop and I use it in overflow?
Holy.
Or there's manipulator portrait. Warner's always fishing rod. What are you doing?
Menagerie.
I'm gonna fishing rod. It's just too fun. Oh, I got a Sandy. That's actually great. Okay, what do I want? I'm overflow. Does work? Does work.
A little brick of love.
Make sure you play your Sandra D.
I will play my Sandra D. Do I want any of these?
You wanna pass me that recruitment program?
Pass it to you. Oh, yeah, sure.
Aw, this one
My brain is like, huh? I can do that? Oh, thanks. Back in my day, when the last minion died, the round was over. Instead, the whole board floods up again. It's because you got 2 players on the team. So,
Sandy.
yeah.
There's no stopping you.
The second team will come in once the first team's dead. This is not bad, actually.
You got some big minions now.
And I've got a couple of cycle spots, too, for when I find stuff that will improve it. We don't have any beasts. There's no parrots. Lineups don't affect each other. Some cards do. Like, there's a dragon that I could put on my board that would, like, give his board attack every turn. But most of the time, no. The lineups won't affect each other. Use your voice pack in DBM, make stressful situations a lot less stressful. Nice! I'm happy to hear this. I'm glad it works for you. So because my board took out like 1.5 teams, he only has to finish up what's left. And then whatever's left on the board is going to be the damage that we do. Up to 15, because it's still damage cap.
What an impressive
I got a Morgul. Do you want?
N-
Come on.
I'd
Let's
have to get
put
rid
that.
of my Lock Prince. You think it's worth or not?
No.
Oh, here.
Oh, thank you. Gosh.
Bye, minion. I'll miss you.
You want a Thundering A-Bomb?
Oh, please, yeah. Okay, good, good. I know I just put a thing into that, but whatever. Am I really selling? I'm selling the Morgul, I guess. Oh, gosh, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. We're gonna do this. 31.
You want a Mummifier?
Probably doesn't hurt.
Or no space?
No space right now, anyway. I'm gonna use the Morgul for a turn to hopefully land a buff on like a hand.
Yeah.
I'm fighting second against Mex. Put him right there. Look so bad. Thank you for the 20-month resub. Got my AOTC this Tuesday. Keystone Heroes next. Nice. Congratulations. I dislike the strat. One teammate would be weak. Only buff the uber strong teammate. Some heroes are well suited for it. You can always spot if there's like a Goya. She's usually going to be passing stuff to her teammate. Some teams can really hoop themselves doing that. It's not always the best thing to do. We are technically vulnerable. Like, we have 15 health, so if we lose really bad in any of these rounds, we could be out. And this team's been winning.
Oh,
Oh man, that golden Ferrex is trouble. Especially with the staff of the Scourge.
yeah.
There you go, he's dead. Oh my goodness. Your Lock Prince is quite big though. I like the Lock Prince phalanx thing you've got going on there. That's kind of cool. With the Redeemer.
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't even kill it. That's a bummer. I think we're probably okay though. Maybe.
Yeah, looks like it.
The Knights are still doing my board enough good that I feel like I need them. Same thing with the Sandy, actually. She's still strong enough. Alright. It's actually a pretty big hit because of the Morgul.
I'm at that weird position where I feel like I'm stuck.
Mm.
I upgraded to 5 anyways. Oh, here. I got us armor.
Oh, thanks.
And then I have a freed up slot coming up.
Hush now, time for sleep.
Okay. Okay.
What are you looking for?
Baron, I think.
Hmm.
You like what I'm doing with the the reborn Annoying troop?
Yeah.
I put a boom mobile into him. He's got reborn now.
Oh man.
I mean, it's only gonna be like 1 extra buff, but
Mhm.
ooh, he's copying.
It's okay. We can survive no matter what.
Yeah, I don't know how good this scaling is. I think it needs a Baron and maybe another Catacomb Crusher to make it gold. But good find on the armor for sure.
Yeah.
We're already up to 3rd place. We just need to outlive, well, this team actually. We just need to kill them. You got this, right?
Yeah.
This is the strong board for sure. Need scam.
We should find some scam now that we're on 5.
Yeah.
We did it. Uh-oh.
That's trouble. It's danger. But we get a reprieve.
I am
gotta
fighting
be-
dead person.
Mm-hmm.
Big minion equals big win. Am I right?
Against me.
Doing a golden catacomb crusher?
Yes, please.
Safety restrictions offline. Harvesting servos engaged.
The scourge will consume you, trespasser.
I think the next thing to lose is probably going to be my knights.
Hmm.
But I'm pretty bad at overflow. I feel like I never really get it working properly. Or like it just doesn't scale enough at a certain
Yeah.
point. But not bad. Maybe the other team will kill the Voon Alakir team and then we can get second.
No stopping you.
Is it healthy word? You think so? I'm not so confident about it. Plus, he's gone first, so I'm not going to get to scale. He's about to solo these guys. Because they're dead.
Are they?
No more birthdays.
Plus the Voon team can't die. They're at 17 health.
Darn it. My plan! Oh, the last guy, right. Yeah, that makes more sense. They're definitely healthier. You just gotta ski him.
Would have helped if I actually had a leftover spell for my conductor.
I mean, at a certain point, is he even conducting anymore? Or is he just snarling?
I think he's just snarling. Why is the crown getting closer?
Why is the ground getting closer? So concerned.
You're so cool.
Another Morgul.
Oh, Voon and them handily beat these guys, the Undead Mech team.
Okay.
I gave an Undead hand.
Thank you.
I love it when you have a plan. You found a big one. Good for you.
I am one with the thorn. I am one with the thorn.
Decompress. Where's some
Hmm.
Eh, it might work.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, thanks. Theotar, it's been a minute. Tea-Master. He's got the chippy coat. Next round, do or die. Yeah, these guys are on 10 health, so we could kill them. They're gonna have like tokens and ray shields and stuff. I haven't gotten a chance to scale since I got my Baron, unfortunately. Or my Titus. Got purple horsey. Yeah,
If he
I
has
think
boom
unless we tie, whoever wins gets second.
If he has boom controller and he's on 5, do you think he's trying to do automatons?
Oh, probably. That's like the only reason to take it, right?
Yeah.
No way the loser lives. What if we tie? People tie. Then nobody takes any damage. I like that Cadaver Caretaker is knitting. I think that's very cute. No. I like your board. Love what you've done with the place.
Yeah. Speaking of that, when are you going to delete your Animal Crossing island?
When I move IRL and I need the distraction of starting a new save file over. Probably like when I like actually start like putting in offers, or like I put in an offer in a place and I have to wait to find out if it's accepted, or like if we make it out of escrow or whatever. That's going to be extremely stressful, so I'm saving my best video games for that. You are crushing them.
I think we got this.
Yeah, you're absolutely smoking them.
Which means... oh, crap. Uh-oh. Wait, this isn't how it was supposed to go.
Uh-huh. We'll see.
bet
Wait, my board
everything-
could still really throw, you know.
I don't think so. I put all my marbles into this one.
Yes, kill it! Yes! Honestly, I'm not even scaled that big. It wasn't even good scaling. Your board was just so strong. Okay, I don't know how to fix this, by the way. I think I just need to replace my build with Scam. Got a Granite Guardian, that'll be something. I'm going second against the undead team.
It's a great time to hire minions.
I wonder what I want. If I want, like, the blow-up guy? I don't think I play Granite Guardian against undeads. I'll do this. It won't help, but I'll do it.
We all inning?
Yeah, I mean, I think I basically am. Do you think I should replace one of my scam with another caretaker for bigger scaling, or like the scam's more of a safe bet? Scam's pretty safe. Doubters in shambles should have believed. 11 of you believed. I don't know if we have this. But it's possible. The elementals guy had the big carbonics. Oh, it's not
Yeah,
actually
it's
that bad.
taunted.
Yeah. And it has shields. Oh. He doesn't really have any health. Just has shields.
It's because my spell brought his health to 1 when they transformed.
Oh, that's
So I beat him.
clever.
But now we go up against all these guys.
Yeah. Well, that's one
Nice.
Morgul sorted. Because we don't have to worry about the Morgul's until, like, unless we lose.
Mhm.
No! Wait, no! I healed him! My Quilfor healed him! Trespassers. Wait, is it okay? Wait. I mean, we're not gonna
I
kill
think
them.
you are, but we all end.
We did all in. But I mean, I didn't change anything, so like... Let's see. What do we got here?
So you're fighting the undead Morgul people first.
Okay, so I really should not mess with these Quilpors because they're not helping.
Equals big win.
Ay, ay, ay. Leroy is probably better than those. Golden Baron? Question mark?
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping. I'm just like looking for one.
You don't want a golden bramble, right?
Actually, I'm gonna buy one just to make space because like I don't even think it's. I'm not even sure I should have one bramble.
Would you care for a spot of tea? Would you care for a spot of tea? You are safe, little one. I am one with the thorn.
One with the
I'm gonna-
thorns.
Do you want a golden cadaver caretaker?
Yeah, probably just for board space sake.
I got not that much time.
I don't think I've done a good job. Yeah. A for effort.
Looking good out there.
I don't have a lot of faith in my ability to counter comp and finish stuff.
We got rid of the Morgals.
Yeah, he got his Morgul buffs off though. Well, that's something. He's still getting. He's not all inning us. He's really brave. He's still got his Lasso-matic on the board.
What if he doesn't have anything better?
He might not. I don't know about this. I need to kill the Baron. Like, stat. With something that hits a little harder, please. So close. Actually, that helps. That's helpful. I still have one effective swing left on my Bramble Witch.
It's not into the I guess it's
It
only
doesn't
gonna go
matter,
into a turn,
actually,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, even kind of half baked overflow scaling has been not bad, although this is gonna hurt. But I don't think it's gonna take my stuff out. I can't do math. What's 7 times 12?
You should be fine.
It's because the double Bramble Witch got overflow scaling. So I'll take out a couple of the shields.
His guys are gonna be much stronger this time around, though. Like his, what are they called? Moss of Schloss.
You're gonna have a couple of poisons. And you're gonna have at least one Leroy. You just gotta get the shield sorted. Oh, good hit, good hit. Promising. promising. Yo, we're so good at this game. Holy moly.
Holy.
We just keep pulling it out. I don't know how. You're sick. I'll play an entire game like that and not feel like I'm doing anything. And it works. Yo, you carried that one. That was good.
No, we both did. That was really good.
Oh, man. Good game. Thanks.
GG's.
GG's.
Yeah.
All right. I will catch up with you in a bit. See ya.
Sounds good. Bye-bye.
And it is 20 minutes over, which probably would have been exactly what it would have been had we done Nyalotha, but I really want to play BG, so I'm glad that we did. I really enjoyed that. Thank you for bearing with me for that. I will be back, and this is a bit tough because I'm not streaming very much on top of not doing a lot of everything else, but I'll be back on Sunday because we've got family coming in, so I'm going to be doing stuff with them for a couple days. I'll think about maybe streaming through Monday and Tuesday just to kind of make it up because, like, we gotta get some hours in sometime, but it's not going to be Friday, Saturday. So thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate the company, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.